Starting now.
Zoe!
Zoe,
All right.
dead.
God damn it. Can't believe Zoe, I can't believe Zoe died again.
We're recording.
I know.
Have some professionalism. Jesus,
Okay.
it's like,
What's that NPR mean again?
no pinata.
Brian Melody, we're having a
No, it's my show. You can pull a mutiny.
greetings and
Yes, we
welcome
can
to
now.
another
I
Offbeat
will
Melody.
Kill you.
There's 4 of us here now. We can change your
No
mutiny.
mutinies. No, stop it. Hey, no, don't.
He's an ignorable plus dragon.
Hello and welcome to a very odd episode of Offbeat Melody because almost all of us are in the same room for the first ever time, and this will not happen again for a while at the very least.
Yeah.
So be prepared for probably some weird audio and just some general shenanigans. That's me talking to you, the audience. But now let's get different and have a character talk to you, the audience. Okay, so we are in Miranda Esper's studio. She is in her Macarla Mistress Midnight garb, and she looks at the camera and says, "Greetings and welcome to Hold It! Hold Everything!" The doors of the recording studio burst open, and Miranda Esper immediately looks away from us to the doors, and she's really pissed as a man in a 3-piece suit storms in and charges towards like, "So, Miranda Esper, here's where you've been hiding. What have you thought about that new radio show I want to cook up?" No. Oh, come on, we need a new host, and you've already got clout with the teens. That's what we need. Radio, it's a dying medium. We need teens, young blood, and there's nothing that teens are more ready for than radio. Don't you mention the word fucking radio. Yes, the radio station's right next to the TV station. We're connected, same building, so I think we get you in, have some synchronicity. No. Oh, come on! No. Oh, come on. And then the argument just in there. And we cut to our heroes. Where did you guys end up when yesterday ended?
We were trying to finish that day.
That day's finished. It's done now. Okay.
Yeah,
It's done.
Zoe, and I don't remember who was going with Zoe, was going to go talk to Carly Moss.
Yeah, and eventually later.
And then Kaiko and some other people are going to go talk to the Satanist, but first of all, when Hal's mom and Oren were sober, she was going to talk to them about the whole judge's situation in Sanya.
We got Hal's mom home. I remember that.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We wrapped up the day.
Hal's mom got home.
Yeah.
I remember.
And Julie went to her home, quote unquote.
Yeah, the motel.
And saw the most dreaded of people.
YouTubers are coming. So,
YouTubers.
So Zoe's in her motel, or Julie's in her motel. I'm guessing everyone's just sort of at their various residences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
All right. So who would like to start us off?
Go, Ray. Go.
Oh.
We're all looking at you.
Why are you all looking at me? No!
Suki, where are you staying for the night?
That's a good question. We didn't answer.
Well, we're answering it now, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
With me.
That's fair.
Yeah, that
Who's
does
at
make
Celia's
sense.
place? On the couch.
All right, you're on the couch with Celia's.
Yeah. What's up?
There's a dog there.
Celia has a dog?
I'm fairly certain.
Does Celia have a dog?
Her name is Melina.
Oh, shit.
She's a fairly large dog, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very huge dog. Very furry.
Okay. What about it?
It's looking at you as you wake up on the couch.
Morning now.
Kill.
The weirdness continues this morning. Excellent. Pops back down on the couch.
As you flop down on the couch, it melts around.
Oh.
You are now in a liquid couch slurry.
I'm not awake. Good. You concerning.
The
otherwise.
ceiling, a tear appears in the ceiling and begins to spiral outward.
Oh
The
no.
ceiling slowly turns into a spiraling. And you hear something.
TT, I can't hear you.
Go to the mystery spot. Go to the mystery spot. Go to the mystery. Kill. Go to the mystery spot. Kill. Go to the
Melina.
mystery spot. Kill. Go to the mystery spot. Kill. Then you wake up. You're on the couch. The dog is there.
Good morning.
Damn it, Suki, quit doing snail shell.
And then the dog just starts licking your face. That's what dogs do.
Yeah.
And they're really fun to look in that face.
Yeah.
She just kind of like playfully pushes him off and goes, ah, yes. Of course, I'm not getting past the nightmare. Always the nightmare. Hey, Celia,
Yeah?
is there a mystery spot in town? I saw a lot of roadside attractions.
The mystery spot. The mystery spot. Oh, yeah, that's what Julie used to call my underwear. I think it was a transphobic joke.
Oh!
Ew.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Damn! We're starting out strong this morning.
I
Okay.
It's okay, I snuck glue into her grilled cheese, so we're even.
I
High
made
school
me want
was
to kill Julie
terrible.
Hasenall.
Look, high school was awful.
Yeah.
That's a completely valid point. Yeah, I was just curious. You wanted me to meet with your swim team today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Another dumb question. Are they frog people too?
That's not really. I mean, I shouldn't out people without them being here.
And the term is French.
No, I understand you wouldn't want me to out them, but if they're it's kind of nice sometimes to know I don't have to pull out a gun if someone's gonna be a fish monster when I pull up in the parking lot.
Yeah. Don't pull out a gun on the girls.
I wouldn't, but
They
I'm
don't
not
want
going
guns.
in, strap.
They don't
Because
want guns.
yesterday, your mascot for your town tried to eat me.
Well, actually, I guess most of them are pretty indifferent to guns, but Alex really hates guns.
The knife's worse, just for the record. But okay, I'll just take the knife. I'll leave the guns in the trunk.
I like to start already.
we're off to something.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Lydia and Suki on their way to meet up with the.
Celia.
We got Celia and Suki on their way to meet up with the fucking Undynes. Good.
Gigi's not even drinking, that's the best part.
Yeah.
I'm just naturally dumb. So 23 sessions I've run them. Can you believe that? 23 sessions.
Yeah.
All right. Kaiko, how you doing?
She's in her house in her basement bunker.
All right.
Going
Text
over.
message is received on your phone. Project up to 5 of your 18,000.
What was that?
Says a text message is projected from your phone onto 5 of your 18,000 screens in your bunker. I'm
Uh-huh.
not sure how many screens there are actually. And it says, "Hey, cool. We're having a meeting today of the Satanist Resistance at 2 p.m. It'd be cool if you could show up." P.S. Feel free to bring snacks. We'll be bringing some too.
Would Isaac have gotten that same text since he went with
Yes.
Are you going to bring your snacks?
Kaiko, you're also watching the screens. Already social media is blowing up. Howard's fans are flocking to Melody. Ready.
How much destruction have they already wrought?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Kaito is going to look up like anything that went viral and like any.
Nothing's gone viral yet, but mostly it's just been them chattering and getting ready to meet up. If you had to say, they're probably scheming rather than already carrying out their wicked plan.
Do any of my plans tell me anything?
Yeah, okay. There is actually going to be a meetup in the town square where the farmers market normally meets. It's not meeting today, which is one of the reasons why it's good to wait time to meet up. And there are currently, it seems to be at least 50 Cliff Howard fans already planning to meet at the meetup, with more on the way.
With more
The
on the
meetup will be
way.
occurring around 4 p.m.
Huh.
deadline.
Just sitting around nodding it. Fucking idiot.
That's right.
That give you some ideas, Kaiko?
Was that?
That give you some ideas, Kaiko?
I'm thinking because
Huh.
Kaiko texts Drake.
Drake says, hmm?
All right. So
That's happening. Both.
any ideas on how to provoke the judges and Cliff Howard's fans to going at each other's throat?
The skewing face.
To be honest, I think a stiff breeze would provoke either of them. They're pretty high trigger. It's really just seems like chaos.
So Drake, you know what each of the three judges' cars look like because you've been around a while.
Yeah.
Why don't you key their cars with hashtag Howard Gang?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then
LOL Logan.
Well, Logan.
we can put in an anonymous tip from the Karens to get cars towed of the Cliff Howard fan.
God, you guys are fucking monsters.
Ah. Well, yeah. So, besides Julie Hazelall's mom, what are the other two judges, TT?
It's not actually Julie Hasdall's mom. It's one of the other Karens. Julie
Oh.
Hasdall is mom. Karen Hasdall is submitting something to the contest. The three critics and judges are Christian Nickel, a reverend at Melody's Christian Reformed Church Revival Life. Karen Bay, one of the many members of the Karen Club. Chad Liefeld, heir to a prominent local business whose family has been an institution in Melody for generations. Christian Nickel is a middle-aged man, intentionally passionate about Jesus. Wants to make sure the good word is spread by any means necessary, mainly by chick tracks. Knows jack shit about art.
Oh, great.
Karen Bay is a waspy, I need to see your manager, rich bitch soccer mom, incredibly insistent on keeping the status quo in Melody and preventing the wrong sorts of people from corrupting its culture. Knows jack shit about art. Friends of Karen Hestel. Chad Liefeld, a brainless former frat boy, uses Melody Art Fair in order to get a tax break by donating money to it. Knows jack shit about art.
Okay, so TP. All right, here's an idea. TP is the mega church of the. I'm pretty sure the Christian Nickel owns the mega church.
Yes, Revival Life.
All right, Drake. TP is a mega church. T is a car of Karen Bay. And just have fun with life out.
Okay.
Either way, implicate the Cliff Howard YouTuber. Because I'm pretty sure Karen will react via retribution by way of coercing the towing company.
On it. And Drake goes just that.
God, you guys are fucking monsters.
All right.
False flag operation.
Kaiko, are you gonna continue scheming for a bit?
Yes. I'm gonna wait till Drake gives me. Chaiko's gonna just wake up and get her like morning prep done,
All
waiting
right.
for
All right.
any updates.
Isaac, what are you doing this fine morning?
Usually before he goes in and checks in at Spindle, he takes care of his rats, Bernard and Bianca, and has coffee.
Right. Also, fucking A+ reference.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
He's
just yours. Oh,
Yes.
uh-huh.
that's adorable.
It may have been one of Isaac's favorite movies growing up,
Oh,
The original or Down
as
Under?
it was mine.
Or both?
Both.
Aw. I don't think we do it a whole lot, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
we did it more in the beginning of All Fidelity.
Yeah, we do it when the plot demands.
Or when, you guys finish a day and don't immediately have a game plan for it. So I have a nice meandering start for us all to establish. Get a scheme. Okay, so you're feeding your rats, get ready to go to work.
Yep. I'm sure not why. Fuck why. When is feeling
Wen's already sent you a text message telling you don't have to bother going in. But they
Okay.
need you out in the field, trying to track down any victims of the mimetic hazard. Because it turns out
best to keep them
the hospital security has not done a great job.
Yeah, that's been a trend.
Yeah.
It has been a repeating trend, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not great, no. I mean, if you're there in a hospital, you don't typically need a bunch of security in a hospital.
It's also Melody.
It's also not that's
Yeah.
true.
So that's your job for the day. Try and find some of those slippery peeps out there looking all weird
Somewhere out there, over the rainbow.
beyond the pale blue sky.
Hey,
Also,
I imagine
TT,
when you're good and ready, you get in your car and go.
Yeah.
Okay, you said also TT.
would Kaiko and Drake planning be a manipulate check?
No, I think there's going to be different checks for the different stunts that you want Drake to pull off. I'm not going to do one uniform manipulate check because that feels too easy.
Fair.
I'm going to cut back to Drake.
Yeah.
So which is the first task you want to try to achieve?
I'm keying a bitch's car.
All right. Do you know what Karen Bay's car looks like?
Nope.
I mean,
All
Drake's been to the art fair numerous times, so
True.
I mean, I've been to work numerous times, and I'm still not entirely sure whose car is whose.
Yeah.
well, it's also the Karens in town, so their car should be fairly obvious.
so the Karen's always living. Oh wait, no, we're done. Carry on.
If not, he can always ask Zoe.
Or Kaiko.
Zoe.
Kaiko, can you just give him a fucking hit list?
Yes. Kaiko would have sent that.
Easy.
All right, so you've figured out what make and model of car Karen has currently? Karen Bay. God damn it! Damn it!
There's the Karens.
You know, we made the joke about there being a gang of Karens, and now I have to live with it.
Wait, how many Karens are there?
5.
Oh, good.
Too many.
Good.
Too many.
Maybe
I
after this arc, we'll whittle it down to 3. The big one you got to watch out for.
Yeah. Well, at least it's not 3 right now.
Yeah. Now it's 5. That's easier.
Yeah.
So, you now know what make and model of car you're looking for, but now the question is, how do we find Miss Bay's car? Is that her house? Is that her church? Is that the nail salon? Many possible opportunities, not even just those 3 that I listed. How does one find car?
A Karen's car. Are you about to Dr. Claw? That dragon?
Gonna make it.
Oh.
I imagine TT just looking at Shady while stroking a plush.
He actually is. Well, actually, he's a dragon Dan.
I do that when I'm waiting for characters to pick the good.
Chaos.
Does it?
I have a thing just for you. See, this is a D100. It's a ball. Just roll it, pick a number, and choose a result. Nobody's going to question that answer.
Okay.
Pressure test.
Yeah, 78.
Okay, you're doing 78.
What does that mean?
I throw a rock into her house.
You go.
Killer Cock solution.
Oh, before I do that, I carve into it. Hashtag Cliff Howard.
All right. You go to Karen Bay's house. Her car is sitting there in the driveway, and you just chuck a rock right through the window.
Might as well go through with it now that you're
You see, it's a fairly large rock, first of all, but you also chuck it really hard. It goes into the window on one of the windows on the second floor, crashes right through the glass, and then you hear something else crash inside. And there's the sound of something tipping and more things crashing. And then some other things tipping over and more things crashing. Until there's a domino effect and like an entire room, it sounds like, has just destroyed itself.
And Drake vanishes.
All right.
I imagine Drake does that one gif of the kid doing the peace sign and vanishing.
All right, Drake, who's the third person? Who's the next person on your hit list?
What were the other 2?
Kaiko?
It was Chad Liefeld and the Reverend of the Megachurch.
Liefeld?
Yes.
Fucking
Karen Bay.
Chad Liefeld.
Michael.
God damn it!
Okay. Well,
These are people who judge art.
Fuck! Fucking
I
fuck
go-
you, TT. Fuck you, Will. Damn.
alright. I go to the megachurch net. I TP it. And then I do the same thing with the rock.
Okay, you are at the megachurch. There are people there.
Oh,
And you have toilet paper?
yes, yes. Okay.
One person looks at you and is like, are you preparing for a pandemic? What's going on here? See, they haven't had COVID-19 in this universe.
Yeah. Yes. I was sent here by the Cliff Howard fans because they said you guys are talking a lot of shit.
Sir, I don't care for that sort of language at our church.
Well,
I would like to respectfully ask you to leave, sir. You and your toilet paper.
Well, they said. Well, the Cliff Howard fans sent me and a bill. So here, and Drake shoves the guy.
messenger, dude.
It says this is a Gushers wrapper.
It's gone.
What?
And then
And then the
rock
man
comes-
reaches into his pocket and looks at an orange tube with a white cap and says, I knew it was the devil. And he dumps out a bunch of pills into the parking lot and stamps on them with his
Whoa!
foot.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Mm.
Holy shit!
That won't have consequences
Yep.
later.
No!
What does Rob Liefeld car look like?
Not Rob Liefeld. That's
Chad
a famous
Liefeld.
comic book out. This is Chad Liefeld, a completely unrelated character.
What does Chad Liefeld's car look like?
Chad's Liefeld's car.
Chad's Liefeld.
Yeah, Chad Liefeld's car is the biggest, ugliest, boxiest, shittiest SUV you've ever seen. It's expensive.
With super tiny wheels.
It's humongous. It takes up a lot of space, and it drives like shit.
Oh my god.
But it looks big and expensive, and that's what matters.
Does it have tiny
Does
wheels?
it have bunch of extraneous stuff on
You
it?
can definitely tell his car because he has put a lot of money into his car, and it has a bad muffler, or at least a purposely not good muffler, so that you really hear its huge engine whenever it's driving around.
Okay,
Oh, those are the worst kind of people.
Yeah.
so Drake's going to. Oh,
This is an SUV that says, I have a small dick.
I have a plan. Okay, so Drake is going to get more of those rocks, sneak up behind the car, and just shove them in the tailpipe.
Oh fuck!
Alright, so you search around, eventually you do find Chad Liefeld's SUV. It is at, of course, the Velvet Touch, or whatever the equivalent of that is in Melody. It's a porn store.
Oh,
A porn store. He's at a
Alright.
porn store. He buys porn in person like a fucking troglodyte.
In this time, in this year, God.
You go up to his car and you see his tailpipe, and you have a handful of rocks, and you shove each one in there.
Okay.
You just cram them right in. You don't think it's gonna fit all of them, but they just pop right in.
God, what a loose tailpipe.
Yep.
What's he doing with this car?
Fucking it.
Don't ask that question if you don't want to answer.
Let's just say that he feels about his car the way a country singer feels about his truck. So, okay, is that all you're doing to his vehicle?
He also writes a note saying, left you a gift. Hashtag Cliff Howard. And books it.
Okay.
This is a man in a trench coat with glasses and
Slimmy Jim, of course. Good plan.
What? Please.
No. Who the heck buys four nowadays?
Will, we can't hear you.
sorry. you missed an incredibly stupid joke. A horrible shady man in a trench coat and a hat just told Drake to put sugar in the guy's gas pipe or the fuel tank. You know,
And he does.
and he does. And the man sells porn out of his sleazy trench coat.
And Drake questions, who buys physical porn nowadays?
And the guy's like,
I know. It's terrible. Me suck your toes.
No. And Drake just books it out of there. Or vanishes.
the man unbuckles his pants and kneels by the tailpipe of the truck. What are we gonna do at the? Are we gonna do anything with Revival Life, or did you just give up on that one?
I mean, I can't really do anything in broad daylight.
That's true. Unless you had like ghost powers or something. Anyways,
Yeah, what's the ghost powers, Drake?
Go to the toilet.
Do they not work in sunlight?
Alright, so Drake goes pops into the bathroom and begins just clogging, just shoving toilet paper rolls
I hate
into the
you.
toilets.
it's a Christian Reformed church.
Okay, fair.
Yeah,
Turn
into
the sinks on,
like
too.
every toilet, sink, and everything. They're writing from the hit Cliff Howard fan. Hashtag Cliff Howard is love.
Write it in like
Cliff
red
Howard.
so it looks like blood, and write Cliff Howard on one of the mirrors. So it looks like
Okay,
fucking-
as
Write it
you're-
over
as
the
you're
mirrors,
clogging
break
the
the mirrors,
toilets-
and then write it over.
As you're
on the
clogging
wall.
the toilets, when you get to like the fifth one, you start to
no.
hear some very unpleasant noises from the pipes. And suddenly, a green liquid, like a bluish green liquid, like a murky bluish green liquid, begins to flood out
Drake, you better start
of the
hovering.
toilet
Drake
things.
hovers.
The smell is pretty bad.
Yeah, Drake covers and just...
And you realize that all of the toilets now are beginning to overflow, regardless of how much they were stuffed.
Drake pops out of there and leaves. Leaves.
Is that just a normal feature of those toilets?
So,
That happened.
Hal, Zoe,
Hmm.
Zoe,
You looked at us and
Hal.
There we go. There we go.
How are you guys? Morning.
Zoe goes to check on Hal first.
Hal was making pancakes
And
and a lot of very greasy bacon because that's good for hangovers.
Fair. Is how's Mom up yet?
Hell no.
No, she is definitely.
Yeah, Zoe comes to the kitchen. Hey, morning, Hal.
Good morning, Zoe. What's up?
Just gonna go talk to Miranda today. Hopefully Carly too. How's your mom?
Passed out. Still. She should be fine.
She drank a lot.
She more than she usually drinks, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Every once in a while, I think she finally put a bit of her past behind her with Elrond, so that's good, I guess.
I think so. It seemed to be cathartic for her.
So that's. I wish she didn't half kill herself to do it, but that's good. I'm pretty sure she had some sort of alcohol poisoning last night, but
Oof. Yeah, I've never drank that much or anything.
Hal looks at you the way I'm looking at you right now.
Zoe does not meet his look and eats a pancake.
Yeah, didn't Zoe drink at Julie's cabin during the sleeper arc?
She tried.
Nobody let her.
Nobody let her.
that's true.
Zoe had a life before she came here, guys. She's had a wild ride.
Hal is looking at you with the pancake spatula raised, looking at you very judgingly. And then he slowly turns away like, I ain't touching shit.
Oh, she sighs with relief and devours some pancakes.
Well, watch out for Cliff Howard fans. I think they're already in town.
Oh,
so
God. That's what my day's gonna be, isn't it? I'm gonna have to deal with those chuckle fucks on the way to the... Oh, God. Kaiko scares me sometimes.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Just remember that she's our friend and we should be fine.
Yeah. She's on our side. If she wasn't, I'd be legitimately terrified.
It's fine.
Agents of Kaiko and Drake, agents of chaos.
Did you want to come talk to Miranda with me?
Well, I'm supposed to be going with
Kaiko to...
Kaiko and Isaac, I think.
Alright, I'll see who wants to come with me to...
I'm not sure why they're taking me to the Satanist. That seems counterproductive.
Kaiko D and Cal. The Satanist want snacks, so pot brownies?
Oh,
Okay.
my God.
I'll make some.
Make some what?
Nothing.
Oh, alright.
Absolutely nothing. He turns around again with the spatula.
She's like, I was like a pancake half her mouth, and she goes,
I'm gonna be fairly sure the Satanists are gonna be okay with pot brownies.
yeah,
Yeah.
they are. How does one Zoe to know?
Now Zoe can't have any anymore because she got into them accidentally.
She got into them? You make her sound like a fucking cat. Wait.
I mean,
Yeah.
what is a moth snake but a different
Who's
kind
the
of
one
cat?
that ate the brownies that I specifically
I
said not to
still
eat?
don't remember that.
Yeah,
did.
that's what
Exactly.
happens when you eat all those brownies.
I don't remember that.
That's why you don't remember it. It ate so much it affected you.
So Hal texts back and he goes, pot brownies and chips then? Possibly
Isaac
some
goes,
milk?
yes, please.
You hear the sound of a car pulling up outside the ranch.
Oh god, oh god.
The door closes.
Oh, Zoe. Is
Someone steps up to the door and
there people?
I want you to realize that Hal is wearing a Kiss the Cook chef apron right now.
All right.
And
there-
he
is
goes
there-
to the door and answers it
Oh,
because
no.
he's a nice person.
Wait, what could be?
Don't do this.
You see,
Oh,
Julie
no.
has it all.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
thank fuck.
Looking,
Okay.
looking disheveled. Hair sticking up out of place, bags under the eyes, very clearly tired.
Hi, Julie.
Fucking Zoe ready to go see if Miranda asks for.
I think so. Are you?
Cracks open an energy drink and begins guzzling it. Yeah.
Would you like some pancakes first?
Yeah, okay.
Maybe a pot brownie?
No, I've gotta drive.
Okay. Fair. Maybe for later.
What's that about brownies?
Nothing!
You've had enough drugs.
Shut up, Drake!
No,
You're supposed to be on a mission right now.
From God!
I'm multitasking. I'm
Okay, come in. I'll get you some pancakes, and then you can.
Who is it, Hal?
Julie,
Julie.
half sits, half collapses into a couch in the living room. Sort of
Oh.
hangs her head and is like, oh, fucking people at the motel were up all fucking night.
Oh, is that where the Cliff Howards?
Yes.
Did you?
Oh, they were so loud.
To take a nap.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Got my energy drink.
I was gonna.
Pretty sure you drank half of that already, and it's not doing much.
Got pissed. She stands up and goes to the bathroom.
I was looking at Zoe like,
Zoe looks concerned. I'm gonna go get ready. I don't know if her driving is a good idea.
take your time and see if she passes out on
Though.
the. I'll get her the really heavy pancakes.
Yeah, I think it's.
So Hal loads up a plate with like the thickest pancakes he has and some of the really, really thick, greasy bacon.
Oh, Zoe snagged his piece of bacon.
Clap.
Ow!
There's more in the kitchen. This is for Julie.
Hey, jeez.
That's not very.
Julie
cash
comes
money.
out, sees the pancakes, like, oh, shit.
Yeah, how makes you pancakes?
Okay. And without thinking, she eschews cutlery and just begins slicing it apart with her hand
Ooh.
and eating the pieces. Oh shit, this is good.
I wish you guys could see the hand motions right now.
My cookies.
Drake says.
Drake says.
Yeah, that's it. That's canon. He's just in the background.
Yeah,
For
like
some reason, juggling different.
He's just up in the corner of the ceiling eating cookies and staring at Julie eating pancakes.
I mean, wouldn't you?
No.
No.
This is like a soap opera, man.
It's actually pretty amazing how fast Julie has 12 finishes off this plate of pancakes, considering how many there are. But she seems to perk up a little bit after having eaten them. And she eats the bacon just like, you know.
Like how you eat bacon.
backfired.
All right, let's go see this Miranda lady. You know, I know she's like 100 or whatever, but I always thought she was a little bit high. You know,
She's not. I mean, okay.
I mean, like
Zoe
an
can't
hour
deny
here
it.
and there, you know,
I'm not going to tell you you're
like she
wrong.
is keeping it together.
Because you're not. But also, my relationship with her is very strange, and I do not want to think about how hot she is.
Oh. Wait, what?
Oh God.
You know, whatever. Okay, let's get in the car.
I'm gonna go check on Chuck before we go. See if he wants to come. See if he's just fixing up
Yeah, all right.
his stuff because I got the thing yesterday. So he goes down, heads downstairs.
Hal, you don't have any more of that.
The what?
The bacon.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of bacon.
I'll take some.
He made like 3 whole things of bacon, so
Fuck!
Yeah, you got a drunk mom.
I need to buy bacon.
You got a drunk mom, a Zoe, and a Hal. There's gonna be a lot of food to eat.
And monosyllabic Chuck in the
And a
basement.
monosyllabic Chuck, yes.
Julie, would you like
versus
some
food
So
live.
eggs while we're waiting for? I can make some eggs.
what would he eat?
I'm good. I'm already kind of.
No, Chuck. What would Chuck eat?
He would This is out of character.
Yeah.
That's not Julie answering this question. But Chuck, he's a fucking viper, so he would eat live prey.
Oh shit. Okay. So he's not gonna really want.
Although
to
he also has a Slurpee machine, so one can assume he eats Slurpees. So
Yeah.
really, I guess you would have to ask Chuck.
Well, he's a viper, so naturally his venom turns his live prey into Slurpees.
You
That's
know,
what viper venom does.
that's canon Gattlesnake biology.
Right. So, oh god, there's a flavor setting that's just labeled rat.
God.
No, they bite the rat and then they wait a minute and then they stick a straw in one of the holes.
Well, the primitive Gattlesnakes did that. Now they would bite the rat. They'd open up a Slurpee container that's empty, and they'd put it in there and wait for it to liquefy. And then they would press the strain button that would strain out the offal. And then they would have a perfect rat Slurpee.
Delicious.
Not gonna lie, that made me a little queasy.
Zoe heads downstairs to check on Chuck.
All right. As soon as you open the basement door, you hear the sounds of machinery working. And as you step down there, you see Chuck is at work on his machine now, using the parts from the box that you gave him. And he is hard as work. He does not even notice you as you come down because he's so intent.
On the wall. Hey, Chuck.
Oh. Hey, Zoe.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Chuck?
Hmm?
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm working.
Okay, how's it going? I was just gonna see if you wanted to come hang out today, if you wanted to do your work today. If you just want to do your work today, I get it. I just want to get it.
Yeah, I'm on really close.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad the stuff helped.
Thanks.
Okay.
Wow, he's so focused. He didn't even have his. He's not even laughing.
I mean, he is. There really weren't many multiple syllable words there. It's totally clear. I didn't go deeper in my register because
He's concentrating.
fuck you.
That's my microphone.
But it was monosyllabic.
My microphone probably wouldn't pick up your low tone.
That's true.
Excuse like
How dare you? How dare you throw a dragon back at me, sir?
too bad. I'm doing it
Okay,
anyway.
you son of a bitch. I'll be back.
Oh wait, oh fuck, oh
I'll be
no.
back.
Oh
Oh
god.
god. Oh god, he's getting up.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
I'll just let him drink while this is going on.
Shady started assassin tea with the dragon puppet,
Mhm.
and that was a challenge. And now he's run out of the room, to his room, which is terrifying. Because who knows what the hell he's gonna pull out from there. We're standing by watching commentators.
Whoa.
We have at least
Whoa.
2 dragon plushies in the room. Oh, a third one has entered the room, and he's a little more terrifying than the one that Shady has.
That's sick as fuck. What the hell, man? Where'd you get that from?
Barnes and Schuler.
Alright.
All right.
Anyway.
We're sassing each other with dragon puppets now, ladies and gentlemen.
Zoe.
Right on. Mine was like more of a shit
Oh, that's
belly.
We haven't got to the sexy part of the pillow fight yet, Lydia. It's mostly just intimidation tactics.
Fuck you. Zoe has.
Lydia said that first, not me.
What? Oh. Zoe heads back upstairs.
I mean, it can't be sexy. I'm here.
Oh, don't be no. Shut up, Shady.
We're having a
Did I
dragon
fucking
dick
do
measuring
17
contest.
pages
what
of
we're having
space
right
when I moved my fucking. Fucking 17 pages of enter
What happened?
when I moved my laptop. Jesus H. Poseidon. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Beautiful. Just
Passionate. But why can't...
Did you hit the undo button?
There we go. All right. So,
So head back upstairs. Chuck's working on stuff downstairs. I think he's gonna be a bit preoccupied.
Okay.
all right, just us.
You okay?
I'm a little tired.
You perked up pretty quickly.
Got food in me.
Fair enough. I guess.
Was the last time Hazatal ate?
Pals across the room doing this motion at you, like...
Julie.
The real question is, when's the last time Julie Hastal ate a meal,
Ooh,
as opposed to what she scrounged up at a 7-Eleven?
fair.
Oh.
Hey, Julie. Sorry.
It's alright. It's alright.
So the motel's pretty bad, huh?
It's a motel.
I mean, especially bad last night.
Yeah, it was pretty shit.
And there's a couple more days of the art fair, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to maybe, like, take one of our spare rooms until it's over?
No. Let's go. Let's see Miranda. Hot goth lady, but you don't want to say it's hot.
Okay, no, okay, let's not. All right. Let's not call. Let's.
Wait, so you don't think she's
I'm not Drake. Nope. She walks up.
I mean, I used to joke about a lady in her 60s wearing like a revealing outfit like that, but I mean, damn.
Mm-hmm. She can pull it off.
Drake, help!
He looks at you and goes, "They're right, though."
I, oh gosh.
You want me to lie?
No.
Can I go text Drake? Status update, Ghost One?
Ghost one.
Let's see. Drake texts back. I shoved a bunch of rocks in a car pipe. I clogged up the toilets in the megachurch. And I threw a rock in someone's house and just caused everything to crash.
Will the... I don't know much about cars, but will the rock to the pipe make it explode?
I don't know.
Oh gosh, this is how
You
we
could
get
text Hal and ask him that question.
I'm not a
Text
car pipe.
Hal.
Did you text that exact question?
Yeah.
Goes, yeah, that'll make at least part of the car explode. It'll probably blow the muffler right off. Why?
Will it kill someone?
No, but their car will never run again.
You can't go text Drake. It's alright.
It's alright.
There's a string of question marks after he answers that question, by the way, and you don't answer him back.
Drake texts now. Don't worry. I'm just messing with the judge.
He looks at you like, which one?
Yes.
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 So he grabs Julie and leaves.
Whoever has the fucking SUV.
Oh, he's a dick. You should shove more rocks in his tailpipe.
Oh, it's full.
Oh, fantastic. That'll really
Oh,
backfire.
it's full, alright.
Did you also key in did you just leave a note or did you key hashtag Cliff Howard inside of his car?
I left the note.
A
Listen.
note of disappointment registers in Kaiko. First time.
But don't worry about the hashtag. If his car explodes, it probably wouldn't have been there anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like all those rocks in a tailpipe like that, the muffler will blow right up and the entire thing will start on fire. It'll have enough time to get people out, but just barely.
Mm-hmm. Also, I keyed hashtag Cliff Howard into all those rocks. It's fine.
and the Revival Life Church?
I've been watering mine down. It's fine.
I
Good.
started
I'm
clogging
not
the
gonna drink any more
toilets.
than that.
I got 5 in, and then all of a sudden they start using green slime. Blue-green slime that's done.
Green slime!
So I left.
Oh god.
I couldn't TP it because there were too many people. Nor could I throw a rocket at it.
That's
So
fair.
unfortunate.
The water damage alone will cost one of his private jets.
I don't even know if water anymore.
No, I quietly replaced all the while you.
Katie's dead.
Ah, shit.
All right,
Now Drake's gotta eat us all.
Isaac,
Yes.
who are you going to reconvene with of your group for the day?
I guess with Keiko, since gotta go to the Satanist later.
All right.
So yeah, someone needs to drive Kaiko over to
So
everyone
you
else.
arrive at Kaiko's house. There's a tree that you're not entirely sure was there before. It's fine.
Just Rufus?
The tree turns one of its branches, and you see it's actually its head, and it's like, "What's up?"
How's it going? Just like small talk as he walks up to the house.
One of the other branches, covertly, away from prying eyes, opens up with a small little joint in its mouth and sticks it in the knot hole that serves as Rufus's mouth. He's like, "It's fine."
And stay safe. And walk
Sleazy.
in or knock on the door.
All right, you knock on Kaiko's door.
Kaiko answers.
So we're supposed to meet with the Satanists.
Yeah, too. I got a text.
Alright.
Also, I rubbed Drake into assisting me in. Well, let's
Oh
just
no,
say
I've
that
been watching the group text.
the judges have a rude awakening today.
Yeah, I've been watching the group text. It's
Also, Drake, were you texting images of your deeds to Kaiko?
I could, yeah.
Image is taking 30 seconds before disaster.
Taking pictures of the clogged up toilets and then what's coming out of the toilets and then what's filling up the floor on the toilets. You're going,
So
it'd be
Isaac,
pretty easy to.
did Isaac tell Win of the plant? I mean, did Isaac tell Kaiko of Win's idea for plants in the group for the YouTubers?
Oh, yeah, sure. Isaac will inform. Sorry, I'm forgetting. When knew about the? I know Isaac told him about YouTubers, but
Yeah, did
Wen
he
said he was
suggest
gonna-
that he's going to have some of his staff be plants inside the group?
oh, that's right.
Basically, to
Right.
direct the YouTubers, or rather the YouTube fans, to basically strategically target members of the the
Okay, then send them these
yeah,
images. Send them these
Alright.
images and have them post them on their social media account
I
or
was just
fake
about
social
to
media account.
suggest that too. Nice. All right, and Isaac will do so. Would it be
And-
Tamlin? No, Tamlin won't be dealing this.
No. Well, I mean, your personal team is probably aware of it, but it's plainclothes agents who are involved in this.
Yeah.
Um,
He'd send it to Wen then.
And Kaiko, you as the person monitoring the feeds of all these Cliff Howard fans, you notice it pop up pretty damn quick after Isaac sends it in, as the fans are declaring war on the Melody Art Fair and talking about how the meetup will be they're planning for the first true salvo after this surprise attack. And the Cliff a lot of the Cliff Howard fans are responding to this in a very 4chan-esque way of, yeah, let's go to war. Yeah, we'll make this their Pearl Harbor, and just a lot of real tone-deaf shit's being posted.
Yeah,
More than
yeah.
a few rare Pepes, if you will. So
many Wojaks.
So many Wojaks.
So low, dog.
It's that horrible looking guy, that meme. The dopey looking guy, and then they
Wojak Feels guy?
things. Yeah, Feels guy. Feels guy?
Sure.
Yeah, it's Feels guy.
All right, sure.
See, I know what the kids are into these days. I'm hip. I'm with it. I'm not 32. So, all right. You two are scheming. So let's go back to Celia and Suki.
Oh, hey there.
So anyway, that's how I saved Christmas.
It's July.
Yeah, you know what? I've been in town for like less than 24 hours. Fuck it, in my melody. So yeah. So when did you join the swim team, by the way?
We should be coming up on them any second now.
Okay.
Sure enough, you guys are at the edge of one of the beaches. I don't remember which one they generally use, because I'm a good DM or keeper. Fuck. So Tiff, Meg, and Alex are all there. When they see you, Celia, they smile. When they see Suki, their smiles drop.
Hey girls, Celia flip flops out.
The girls not so subtly form ranks around you.
Ooh. Yeah. Suki
And Tiff says,
is a respect.
"Who's this, Celia?"
This is Suki.
Seems like a
She was one of my,
distance.
she was one of my hospital friends back when she points to her legs.
Sorry. I'm staring at me. The glare.
Well, that's nice.
I was showing her around town. She recently got chased in here. She wanted to meet everyone.
Nice to meet you, Suki. Yeah. Feel nice to meet you, Suki.
Nice to meet you too. And it's just kind of like hovering kind of a little closer to the knife, but not like.
Their eyes flicker towards it.
Oh God! Whoa!
I-
Pulls hand away from knife. Oh,
Celia whispers, I didn't tell her, but she saw me during a witching hour.
Death Players contest.
For those, this is an audio medium. The three girls are staring down Suki. With not overtly a hostile gaze, but an unnervingly intense gaze. The kind of gaze that, say, a school of fish might give to a thing they regard as a predator, as they're mobbing together to look big.
Yes. Okay, so I'm apparently in Gigglefit land, but Suki is kind of like, at least I'd say at least 6 feet back from the water's edge and from the group of them, keeping a distance where they can't reach out and get her, but not like, oh, I am. Oh. But respectfully enough that it's like, yes, she wants me to meet you, and I'm meeting you, at least out of arm's reach. I wasn't born yesterday.
It's very nice to meet you, Suki.
Come play with us, Suki.
Join us, Suki.
No, they're not having that.
No, they're not having.
Drake, I'll play with you later. I've got stuff to do.
Oh, Dad.
Gray is dying. 1 second.
I am making the dragon puppet out.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Tiff turns slightly to Celia and whispers very quietly in her ear.
Ooh.
I didn't
What?
hear shit.
She's killed one of us.
Wait, what?
A beast of sea.
And she's like,
And she's
I don't-
whispering, damn it! I have to speak loud because of the microphone, but she's whispering. I practiced it. You can't hear it.
that's fair. Fair. Would you like to hold the microphone?
No!
Jesus.
You want a lozenge?
Yeah, I'm fine.
How can you tell?
I have asthma. So,
No, that was Celia talking. How can you tell?
oh, how can, oh, sorry, and at that, Tiff and Meg and Alex all look at you and they're like, can't you? Their
Celia
blood is on her hands. And when you look at Suki, you suddenly see the blood fade in, almost like she's one of those color change action figures where you dip them in the water and slowly the color changes. It's like that. The blood suddenly appears, horrible, all over her hands.
It's actually like on her hands and like in little thin slices, like she'd been punching it through a gill slit or something.
Ooh.
Holy fuck.
It's hard to believe I missed that.
You need to get back in the lake more.
That word. Was that whispered or is that said?
That was whispered.
Okay.
This entire conversation
Just making sure.
whispered on their part.
And Tessa's like, okay.
We should go swimming.
We should.
Tell your friend to leave, and we could do it right now.
Suki, you okay going on? The girls and I have, we have our nightly meetings.
It's like 11 a.m. But yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. You have a good swim practice. I'll see you in a few hours. And then she just starts walking. That was so well.
And once Suki's gone, like they death glare her until she's out of sight. And we're like, "All right, swimming." Do you join them, Celia?
Yeah.
All right, you guys have a very nice time swimming. Is there anything you'd like to talk to your girls about?
So, do we? What happened with her? See, she hasn't told me about anything like that.
Tiff, pulls ahead of the other two. She's like, I don't know. I haven't been with this woman through whatever experience I've had. But as one connected to the Great Sea, I can sense the blood on her. I can sense she's killed one. She has killed a beast of sea.
She may have, but technically, didn't we?
Alex and Meg. Alex and Meg both look at each other, and they sort of reluctantly nod. It says, "That was between us. She is not a beast. She was not vying for control of Lake Alta. She was not vying for the position of protecting this body of water.
That's true.
She is the land dweller. And she killed one of them. Which means she might kill one of us."
She wouldn't do that.
Oh, they have like the
Not-
same
not-
fear as Zoe does.
Yeah.
Not the person I got to know.
Meg says, "Are you sure?" we've taken over Lake Alto, but it is still very. Our Beast of Sea is still young. It would be easy to kill her, and then the entire lake would be thrown out of balance.
She's not coming anywhere near them. None of the group would allow that.
The Undines look at each other and they say, "We trust you, Celia, and we trust your friends, but she's killed one of us. I don't know if we trust her."
I mean, you just met her. It's not trust takes time, but I won't let anything happen to any of you. Or the
they all just share like a group hug with you,
Aww.
and they reaffirm, but they promise the same to you because you are their sister.
Aw.
Found family.
And Tiff, takes you by the shoulders like, "Have you seen it? Have you seen the Sea
what?
of Monsters?"
Yes, I have.
Thought so. None of us have gotten to go there.
There was no surface. It was just nothing but depth all the way through.
It's sort of an important deal. The last Undine to do that, she ruled over us for 200 years.
There were Undines there. And Pogos. And cephalopods.
And they all seem very like overjoyed.
And that one thing that looks kind of like a crab, but then it transitions into a fish, and then it has tentacles on the other end, and it has the voice of Mary Poppins for some reason.
Yeah. That's a Sally Hawkins.
She was cool.
You're very important to us, Celia. And you're very important to the lake.
You're all important to me, too.
Hey, guys. Meg says,
Yeah?
getting the... You know what else is important?
What?
French.
Yeah.
And you and the Undines take a break from swimming for a bit to go back to the surface and get some nice, tasty French fries.
Oh.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Ooh.
Are they chili fries, like lakeside chili fries?
Can be if you want them to be.
They run into Suki at
She drove. She took the keys. Where was I going?
Where were you going, Suki?
That is a wonderful question. It's like, okay, not wanting to die today because I met Celia's friends. These ones seem more style. So which beach are they at? Do we determine? Is it a private beach? I'm going with a
They're
private
at-
beach.
Contralto Beach?
Cool.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure they're named after the same name as the baby Pogos. Contralto Beach. And I'm pretty sure that's the fancier one.
The one with all the horseshoe
Wrong,
crabs?
Melody Faithful, tell me whether I fucked this up. I'm not looking it up because I'm lazy.
And there's
The one with all the horseshoe crabs.
Oh, right, that happened.
I mean, there's horseshoe crabs all over that fucking...
Ow, ow, ow.
Ah, yes, freshwater horseshoe crabs.
They killed a man.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, in hindsight, that was kind of foreshadowing, wasn't it?
That was a fucking mess.
Yeah?
So I guess she's gonna start just kind of like, well, I have to kind of wait because I left my bike at Suki's house. She drove.
At your house?
I'm
sorry. You said Suki's house.
At Celia's house because she offered to drive, and I said, you know what, this is your friend's thing. Sure.
The map does not mention which beaches are which.
It's true. It would be the arc of the lake monster coup, which I'd have to look in the session notes
Yes.
because I'm a good keeper and I didn't just put them in a general note. I just put them in the session notes.
Contralto.
which is a
Contralto.
I'm assuming it's Contralto because she's the one that won.
Yes. So she's just gonna start like exploring town around the beach there. If there's anything really around there, kind of get the lay of the land because she realizes she walked into a situation.
All
that's,
right,
shit's about to
you're
blow
leaving the
up.
beach. Leaving the beach, especially Contralto Beach, which is sort of on the northern side of the lake. You are coming across like probably the main shopping district of Melody. Lots of little shops. We got a whole map.
I know there's a whole
list of things. There's an apartment complex. You can see Baritone Park to the south.
I'm gonna go to Baritone Park.
All right, I'm gonna go to Baritone.
Because she's like,
You see some people putting up an installation of an art piece. Actually, a number of people putting up different installations of art. One group is putting up sort of this strange abstract art depiction of a cow. It's got different patches of brightly colored, not fur because it's a solid sculpture of like you're guessing wood or metal maybe that's painted. But it's got this sort of almost Harlequin style patchwork of its body with all these different bright colors. It looks kind of garish, but also kind of beautiful. The horns are very large for a cow or a bull, and they're pointed, and it has a somewhat maniacal face, and it is 20 feet tall.
Oh no!
Oh
and
no!
it's very long limbed.
Okay.
Second art installation. Someone is putting up another sculpture. This one is an abstract piece. You're not sure what you're looking at, but it vaguely reminds you of Tim Burton's Beetlejuice. Not the character, just the movie. The art direction in that movie. There's a whole scene where modern art comes alive and attacks Catherine O'Hara and that one guy who turned out to be a pedophile.
What?
So, if you remember Beetlejuice, if you remember that scene, it's something like it's like one of Delia Dietz's creations.
It's kind of like one of those hair clips, but it's attached to a big slab at the bottom.
Yeah, and then next to that you see a sculpture of Jesus, and he's holding a pair of machine guns. He's also ripped like Jack.
Oh no!
Just absolutely like swords. His crown of thorns isn't so much like poking into his head so much as the thorns are projecting out like a king's crown. And he's stepping off what can only be described as a hideous caricature of an Islamic freedom fighter. And the person putting together their sculpture also puts down a huge red, white, and blue bald eagle next to him, and then a second, and it's like, yeah, and that's.
Feels a bit early 2000s taste, but
And you
I'm not
see
an
this
artist.
man turn his head to look at you, and you said, "Excuse me."
Feels a bit early 2000s.
Hey, no! No! Can't help
I would
it,
have expected this at like 2000.
Do you know who I fucking am?
No.
I am Perry Jeremy.
Oh!
Perry!
Fuck you!
I've been making this art in this town for 5 years. I have won 2 Melody Art Fairs. How dare you insult my work? Early 2000s? This is current. This has never not be current. This is the Son of God.
Oh please, Perry. That's
How
not the
fucking you shut the fuck? How
You
fucking
shut the
dare you?
fuck up.
Suddenly falls to the ground, and as he does, the statue begins to move.
Oh god!
All right, and at this point, Suki's like grabbing the guy, like
It pulls its machine guns and raises them to the heavens, and is firing off bullets into the sky.
Oh my God.
It shouts, USA! USA! USA!
Drake throws gasoline on it, throws a match.
Okay, Drake's gonna have to do a fucking kick some ass for that shit.
Suki's just grabbing the guy.
It is like a fucking 7 foot tall, ripped, jacked Jesus made of stone, made of like concrete or whatever, holding fucking AK-47s, and now it's got these two fucking eagles flying around it. And they're each the size of small dog, of like medium-sized dogs.
I got an 8.
Boss music begins.
That's a partial success, actually.
Okay.
Part of it.
Okay. So you want to throw gasoline? You want to throw gasoline at the Jesus?
Yes.
And light it. This was kick some ass, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see, I was looking at Act Under Pressure. Give me a second.
Jesus, just on fire now.
Okay.
Extra.
Well,
Buddy, she leans down to the
This escalated
She's like,
quickly.
buddy, I'm pretty sure this is sacrilege on the fact that it's alive.
all right.
Created a false idol.
You light the Jesus on fire.
That's a clean burn in hell.
Successfully. And as you do, it points its 2 AK-47s at you.
Why did you give it real AK-47?
Once it became, the AK-47s became with it.
Could I do an act under?
No!
Aw.
You got an 8. You don't get to modify it. You got an 8.
No, I was going to do an act under pressure to try and dodge that.
Nope. All right. Okay.
This is a,
So,
you got partial success, so you take damage.
you're gonna take damage.
Hello? TT? Hello?
And so
Yeah, we hear you.
Suki
We hear you,
and
Kay.
several people.
Hello?
Hello?
I hear
you-
Kay, but Kay doesn't hear me.
I hear TT
Yeah,
now.
not
You cut
hearing
out for a bit.
anything.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
the
wasn't hearing
bullet
anything
spray
from you guys.
goes wide. There are a few people in this park. There's Drake, there's Suki, and I'm gonna say there's about 7 innocent bystanders.
Mm-hmm.
Bullet spray goes off. 1 harm to everyone in the area.
Okay.
So now several people now have bullet wounds. The Jesus is on fire, but he's not stopping. He marches towards you. He holsters one of the AK-47s in his back and pulls out a fucking shotgun that has the words the Crucifier etched into it, and cocks the shotgun while the eagles swoop at Suki and Drake. Suki and Drake act under pressure.
Okay.
Drake, what the fuck is going on? Ass.
I got an 11.
All right.
I got a 2.
Oh no!
Okay.
Admittedly, he's just running. I'm trying to drag the dude away.
Oh yeah, he definitely got hit by the bullets too.
Yeah, yeah.
Shot by his own creation.
But the good news is, I have my jacket
Okay.
and armor, so I didn't take any bullets.
So you got a what, Drake?
I got an 11.
Awesome! You do exactly what you set out to do. You get it the fuck out of the way as an eagle swoops down to attack you. And what did you get?
2.
Oh. On a miss, things go to hell. That is the exact way it is written. So the eagle lands on you, and does 2 harm as it claws you.
Go on, Harvey, I got armor.
While that you were trying to drag the artist away, correct?
Yes.
As the eagle does that, you accidentally mishandle the artist, and he goes flopping. The Jesus sees him, points the Liberator at him, and blows Perry Jeremy's head clean off his shoulder.
Holy fuck!
It explodes like watermelon. people scream, at which point the Jesus points his other AK-47 and mows down the other people in Baritone Park.
Oh, what the fuck? Hell!
There are now like 5 dead people in the park. And
Were any of them
Go
named?
on!
Oh shit! This is gonna be bad for
stalking
Melody.
towards Suki.
Oh, this is gonna be real bad for Melody publicity.
Next, I'm just going to the fucking mystery spot. I don't-
Also, TT, I can't
People-
believe you made an accurate depiction of the United States.
The people, like, enough, like, other people, like, away from the park are seeing this and screaming, and you hear police sirens. The Eagles are swooping again. I'm gonna give you two an opportunity to do something before I ask for your next roll to survive an assault.
Okay. We should run.
Any ideas?
Wanna run?
Suki like reaches for the knife, pulls it out for a second. It's like, I'm taking a knife to a gunfight. Fuck am I thinking? Puts the knife back. Let's get the fuck out of here.
We book it.
Do I
Okay.
need to roll and act under pressure to escape?
All right.
Because he
Yeah, roll act under pressure.
Because he escaped. I fucking Suki.
What did she get?
Because I have a -1 in cool.
This is what you get for killing Uncle Wall, Greg.
Apparently, he might be coming back.
So,
Spirit of Alcohol is fucking with your dice.
I got a knife again.
question.
Yeah, Lydia?
Is Baritone Park far enough away that we hear the gunshots?
I think if someone is firing a shotgun in the vicinity of Melody, you'd have to be like in a bunker not to hear it. It's not that big of a town.
And someone's been like
You know,
blasting AKs.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you definitely have heard something that sounds like fireworks.
Is someone setting off firecrackers?
It is July.
It's July. Wait.
No, it's June. The art fair's in June, isn't it?
No, it's July. We were in July officially.
How close is Keiko's place to the park?
Suki's just
You could walk, but it would take like 20 minutes. So you could drive and be there in like 2.
I just was wondering if we would be hearing it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
would.
But literally, I mean, unless you're like deep in Kaiko's bunker. But yeah, you're hearing it.
And Kaiko's at her
I'm hearing
door.
it.
So.
People at Hal's, you're hearing it. Everyone is hearing it. Someone is shooting people in the park.
Girls, I might need to take this. I'm
Yeah,
hearing
have
screams.
fries.
Hal
We have
texts.
fries
Yeah.
next to us.
Hal texts over the group chat, and he goes, "Are those fireworks or question mark?"
Jesus is shooting people.
Jesus, you're shooting people.
Like
Jesus
at Hal's
again?
house, Hal is looking at his phone, like,
Legitimately, 5 people are dead.
So-
Get
so-
over here.
Drake, what was your act under pressure?
8.
All right, you run out of the park.
I got a 3.
Okay, Suki, you
Jesus.
you try to run out of the park. You trip. You hit on the paved sidewalk that goes through the park and scrape your forehead
Oh no.
and bang your knee, and once again draw the attention of this patriotic Jesus. And he said, 7 years ago,
That's not
I
even-
shall smite thee.
That's not even your line, motherfucker.
And he shoots you with the crucifier.
Oh God.
You take 3 harm.
Harm. Okay. I have an armor of 1, so it's 2 harm. But
So bad.
Yeah.
yes.
Hal
I
is
imagine
got
Kaiko and Isaac are driving immediately there
All
since
right.
we're probably already in the. We were probably already in the
Yeah.
car when we
Yeah.
started hearing
Yeah.
it.
And Scully's on her
Suki,
way.
as the Jesus approaches you, Guns Out Jesus is his name. That's it. Guns Out Jesus approaches you. He points the Liberator right like at your head. He's like standing over you. It's like, any last words, terrorist? And that's when you hear Dragon Punch, and a 5'4" guy in like a motorcycle outfit out of nowhere jumps into the park and punches this Jesus so hard that part of his cheek shatters. And the Jesus on fucking fire. This guy does not even fucking flinch as he punches this burning statue. But Jesus staggers back. And you watch as this fucking Sentai superhero, this fucking Power Ranger in a scarf, is just fucking karateing Jesus.
Okay.
Are sparks flying every time he hits?
Dragon punch!
Are sparks flying every time he hits?
Well, Jesus is on fire, so yes.
Okay, I think...
Can I do a thing of getting up? It's like, you know what? If he's dragon punching this,
I don't know. Can you roll for it? That's
I'm gonna
pressure.
pull out the knife and I'm gonna just try to stab him.
Oh, so you're gonna kick some ass.
I'm gonna kick the.
All right.
I'm mad at this Jesus thing. It's true. Holy shit! Finally, Suki, that's a 10.
Nice.
Seconds, guys. What the fuck?
Drake.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah. On a 10 or above, you get to choose an extra effect.
Listen.
You can gain the advantage, which allows you to take one forward, and you can add that to a roll later. You can inflict terrible harm, which means you do extra harm. You can suffer less harm to any counterattack, which means you suffer one less harm. Or you can force them where you want them to be.
I'm gonna go with the force them where I want to be, which is on the ground. Because I'm imagining I'm not even like getting up. I'm just like, oh, he's still within range. Fucking stabbing him with the weird eldritch magic knife in the knee.
All right, what's your damage?
It's a 2 harm magic damage.
Did you do any harm before?
I have not done harm. since
Okay,
I
well,
started.
fucking a Dragon Common has, so that's it. All right, you stab him in the ankle, and the Eldritch Knife, like, glows purple, and that Jesus' leg crumbles.
Holy
Like,
shit.
from the ankle up, you see the cracks just crawl, and then shatter, and then the Jesus falls over. Ah!
Drake.
No! How can I defend America without both legs?
Drake comes running back. Right.
Dragon Common, like, an eagle swoops down, and Dragon Common, like, flips through the air and kicks its fucking head off, and it flies into the other eagle and crashes. At this point,
Does like the police officer?
no, because they're on their way, but it's a small town. At this point, you can see the Undines of Celia at the lead of the charge, running in towards the park. You can see Kaiko and Isaac arriving.
Drake.
Drake is back with
Also,
something.
since I'm in the car, TT, do I see this?
Yeah.
All right, Kaiko is going to light it further on fire with her ghost flame.
All right.
It's already on fire, so it won't be noticed.
Okay. At that, the Jesus gives one last despairing scream of America, and shatters and crumbles into ash.
Holy shit!
Congrats, you've killed your second Jesus.
What the
Actually,
fuck? Third. What the fuck, guys?
Yeah.
I went to the art fair. I challenged somebody on. That's a bit early. That's a bit early 2000s, isn't it? And this is what happened.
I said wait for 5 seconds, and you guys got fucking people shot to death in the park.
With
Okay, I left you alone for 5 minutes. What
Hal,
happened?
Hal, Julie, and Zoe are already off at the radio station. Right?
Yeah, we went to the radio
Okay,
station.
so Hal arrives, and then a minute later, a cop car arrives, and out of it step Officer Laurel, Yanni, and Deputy Jake Marley. And Jake's like, "All right, who's lighting fire?"
There was a mass
Like,
shooting.
like fucking
Oh my
Suki's
god!
holding like
And Laurel Yanni sees the dead people on the ground and immediately throws up.
Oh.
I imagine Isaac and Kaiko are trying to tend to Suki, who's injured.
The
Yeah, Isaac's got medic stuff.
Deputy Jake Marley has a reputation amongst the youth of Melody for being a very lax, understanding guy who quite often does not enforce the law to the requirement that he's expected. He is the guy who lets you off of a warning when you're caught with pot under the high school bleachers. So when he sees this in the park,
and there's just Zuki sitting on the ground like
his face goes fucking pale because there's an actual crime to deal with.
A fucking mass shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the perpetrator is not even there anymore.
I got a plan. Bad plan. But Grayson has a plan.
What's your plan?
Because right now, I'm the only person alive with a shotgun sitting there on like the
Yeah, but you've also been shot
like
numerous times with said shotgun.
yes. I was like
As the police are looking at the carnage, anyone who's observant would notice that Dragon Common bolts to the fucking woods and is unnoticed by the cops. The rest of you are out here.
I just got
Yeah,
You just got
Kaiko-
here.
like
Yeah, Kaiko,
And to be
Isaac,
fair, you guys aren't the only civilians who came to see. There is a mob of people who are like, "It's done? Is it done? Oh, oh no."
Are there any other survivors who got shot?
No.
Yeah, Isaac's.
tell me the man's making a killer robot.
No, because the official instructions are things go to hell. Everyone else who was out here is dead.
Fuck.
So that's like 6 people.
Yes, there are
Oh my
are
God.
now 6 casualties in Baritone Park. I know that was a little
Isaac
slapstick,
would-
and we expected to not have consequences, but there are 6 dead people in the park now.
And Chuki, who might be dying.
And they're
Oh,
from
yeah,
small towns, so they might be people we know.
Isaac, you're gonna do something?
Yeah, I've been trying to say that he's gone full field medic, pulled the kit out of his car and ran. Probably didn't even put the car in fully off before he ran up to help
the deputy
Suki.
notices you, and he's like, Sir, what are you doing?"
We have to help the victims, and I'm gonna do medic, which I can roll plus cool.
From the ground. I don't know if anyone's alive.
Say your combat medic.
Laurel, thank you, sir. Laurel, call the ambulances.
And yeah, Isaac will just shout. He's like, "I was a medic," and because he's literally carrying like a field medic's kit.
And Laurel Yanni is still just like retching her guts out.
Ugh. And then
Another cop car comes out. Out of it comes Uli Prowler. It's like, all right, who's setting off fire? Oh God. Oh, jeez, hey, Christ.
Shit.
That's who did it, says one of the civilians.
What?
And the cops look. The guy dressed like Jesus. He shot them all.
No. Wait, hold on. Like you just see the arm up. I think I can explain it. I think.
And the
Okay.
Isaac is like, you field medic guy, help them.
Yeah, so I rolled.
Buckshot to the chest, lady.
I wear a bulletproof vest. Fuck.
Isaac, go help.
Yeah, I rolled. And it was a 10 total for my medic ability, which is on a 10 plus, patient is stabilized and healed of 2 harm.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, fuck. Yeah, that shotgun blast to the stomach just fucking hurt. Shit.
Were you in dying?
No, I have an armor, so the first round actually didn't do anything other than knock me on my ass. And then the other ones were like just enough. So you just
The deputy's looking around and is like, where's the fucking shooter?
okay. So the mob was like, okay. So what happened? There was a fella, I think, and like points to the beheaded corpse of Perry. That guy. I was looking at his art, and he asked me what I thought, and I said, "Hey, it looks a little early 2000." And then he's like, "Fuck you! This is the future." He presses some button on his weird Jesus thing. It lowers the guns and starts shooting. Who the fuck puts guns on an art piece? What the fuck is this town? And she just like falls back. I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Fuck.
I think that's Kaiko walked up. That's the remains of whatever something burned there.
Mm-hmm. Like, no, the remains of the Jesus are scattered around.
Yeah, I imagine the gun is just with like the hand attached is still like in an ash pile.
Wasn't there one more eagle?
No, there were just two.
Yeah, they crashed into each other.
Yeah.
A teenager in the crowd says, "Wait a minute. That guy talked about how much he hates Cliff Howard on his art page."
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
And the deputy's like, "How the fuck is that relevant?"
Does Isaac recognize whoever shouted that as a spindle plant or just actual Cliff Howard fan?
Isaac, if you give a hard look at her, she does kind of look a little older than a teenager, like a CW cast member.
Just enough to pass.
Oh God, Spindle's putting the blame on Cliff Howard fans.
And then another person's like, "Yeah, he was talking about he was sick of those Cliff Howard fans vandalizing the art fair." What? And Uli's like, "It's true. They overloaded the toilets at the Revival Life Church. They destroyed Mr. Liefeld's car, and
Who the fuck is Mr. Liefeld?
and apparently they broke and entered Karen Bay's home and ruined her room of Precious Moments figurine." Who the fuck is Cliff Howard? Is he a
Wasn't he the guy you arrested for cocaine and guns a few weeks back?
that shithead? Oh God! I mean, you know, just because people like his videos doesn't mean you shoot them. I always fucking knew this Perry guy was stable. He's always making that art of Jesus shooting things with guns. I mean, look! You can see that's a Muslim man that he's sculpting this thing on top of. I always thought his art had a very good quality to it. You know, it really reinforces some American values. Shut the fuck up, Uli.
Shut the fuck up.
Good.
6 people are dead, Uli.
So he went on a shooting spree and he blew his head off. That sounds about right. Laurel.
Yeah.
All right.
This
that-
thing-
Probably makes sense. I
Uh,
must.
so is this a mass shooting in Melody? Oh,
Literally, though.
Well, sorry, what's that, Kaiko?
a mass shooting in Melody? Oh. Yeah, that's gonna get national news.
Jesus Christ, we got an extremist right-wing nut going on a shooting spree in the park because he's pissed off at a YouTuber during the art fair. Jesus.
And he used the Jesus to do it.
And he looks and he sees like this statue. He's like, "Okay, this we're not doing this statue shooting people with guns. It's bad enough we got the thing of the bread Jesus the other day. Obviously, this man went on a shooting spree himself and blew his own head off when he knew he wouldn't get away with it."
I would have a passion grab gunshot.
Yeah, you should probably take care of the intubation.
Then why is the shotgun over here? Uli shot it. He blew his head off. He could have just chucked it in his last moments. Why would he do that? What makes sense, Uli? What makes sense in this situation?
Don't shotguns that generate a lot of recoil?
Thank you, Celia. All right, we got it.
Oh, hey, dude.
Oh
I
my!
went for a walk. That was a bad decision.
You went for a walk like
Laurel-
every goes for a walk.
Laurel first, and he reaches into his pouch, which is supposed to hold pepper spray, but instead holds a thing of Tums. They give him some Tums. He's like, "Laurel, take those. Ask someone if you can wash out your mouth in your sink, and then come back here and take witness statements." Jesus Christ. Uli, we've got some vandalism reports. Why don't you go back and check those out? Don't you need my help? No.
Hal's gonna
I'll
walk
get
over.
those Cliff Howard fans. I'll get them. All right. There are dead people. Drake, it's good that you're here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
You're a mortician?
All right.
I'm a gravekeeper.
Hal's gonna walk over to Suki
Hi.
and like lean down and go, "Are you faking this shit, or are you actually injured?"
Actually injured.
He's gonna.
Isaac looks up with his hands covered in blood.
She like points the coat.
Isaac's
Not the
hands are
first
covered
time
in
I've
fucking blood.
Yeah, Isaac's hands.
Yeah, he's like cleaning his hands of the blood. It's like they're hurt.
Okay, so do you
I
need
can sit
healing?
up. Maybe a little bit. I have one arm left. So
You have one harm left. Okay, so let me see.
this armor stuff's great.
Okay, so I roll a 10 on that weird of
Isaac, I think I'm gonna stop making fun about the time
11.
I broke your nose.
so.
Greg, could you try
This is the second time I've stitched you up.
Yeah,
So
Jesus.
I rolled an 11 for that, so you get 2 harm back, so you're fully healed.
Woo!
He is doing this covertly by putting his hand underneath your back and having it glow underneath there.
Fucking hell.
The ambulances arrive. It takes some time because the hospital's having some problems lately. And slowly the situation comes under control. By that time, it's around 1:40 p.m.
Although I imagine this is now making national news.
It's going to in a bit. Remember, this is Melody. It's going to take a while for a national news van to get out. It's making local news. Who is our local newspaper reporter? I know that we've
Which
got
is
somebody,
good.
or not newspaper reporter, but the local reporter.
This will keep people coming to the art.
Yeah.
One winner just shot up a bunch of
It would be in. You could write a piece that says it would be in completely bad taste if somebody did anything with Jesus this year.
June Walters arrives on the scene. She is in a news van of some other people who work at the thing. She is an intern who is sent for puff pieces and other shit jobs at the news station. She's like, all right, let's do this report on fireworks safety and...
It's a mass
Oh,
shooting.
fuck!
Hey, you're the
Oh,
reporter.
fuck!
Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Jesus.
What?
No, I'm June Walters for Melody Local News. And
I didn't hear what TT said because all I heard was the
Yeah.
June Walters, this intern who works for the local news team, arrives. She gets the shit jobs, but when she arrives in the scene, she thinks that she's just going to be dealing with like a fireworks thing. But then she turns and sees the bodies, and she's like, "Oh my god, it's my big break!" And she immediately composes herself. And is like, "All right, ready? June Walters, Melody Local News. And we have a scene of utmost tragedy today in Baritone Park." And then she starts going into the spiel of what's happening and interviewing cops and whatnot. The rest of you, I imagine, slide a lot of you so that you're not on camera.
Yeah, we probably slink back after making sure Suki is on the ambulance or something.
I get more of a what do you? Celia gave me a bit of like what was going on. I didn't expect a Jesus statue to shoot me today. It's not even 2:00.
So Hal tries to explain the best he can in like
Crazy cult shit. Okay,
yeah,
that's understandable. I can. It's like that's enough. This takes care of a lot of the crazy. That's how I broke it. Everything else was a weird dude in a Sentai suit. I didn't question it. I stopped questioning it after the Jesus shot me 3 times.
Has Hal seen the weird hentai?
None
Yes,
of you
no.
have seen the Super Sentai looking
Weird
motherfucker.
hentai I've seen. I mean,
Yeah.
There's only one of there's only one of them.
Medical porn is oddly common.
If there's only one of him, he's not.
That episode of the Squid People.
If there's only one of him, he's not Sentai. He's a henshin hero.
Hal looks at you and goes, "That one's new, but also on brand."
It's on brand. I haven't been in this town for a full damn. Are the Undines there?
Yeah, they came with Celia.
And like, Celia took me to meet them, and I'm like, in the back of my head, like, this is probably a bad idea, and it was. And I from like halfway across the way. I appreciate that you came, by the way.
We were prepared to go full piranha.
I'm gonna deal with this later. And just kind of like I'm dealing with that later.
Isaac's kind of standing off to the side, and he's trying to hide it, but his hands are shaking. He's been around people dying through gunshots, and it was one of the reasons why he quit the military. So he's not dealing with this well.
And this is about as bad as I think it's ever gotten since Sanguine Luna for you.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's 6 dead people.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty bad.
Hey, buddy. Tell him you took care of 6 dead people, but one of the mimetic hazards is also dead. So it's not a complete loss. Or tell him I'm here. He probably filed a report on my ass. They probably know I somehow exist.
Kaiko's never thought I've seen a person actually get shot before, so...
And Zoe and Julie have missed all of this.
Seeing remains of monster killing people is one thing, but seeing, like, American carnage is another.
Yep.
Is there anyone we know among the dead?
No. No one you know personally.
So no named NPCs.
Yeah. Thankfully, none of the people you know. It's really lucky the entrepreneur was not out today.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought I was gonna go meet the entrepreneur, not cause a mass shooting.
Yeah, that kind of escalated.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Suki, how you doing?
So it looks at Julie.
You were fucking
I thought you were with me, but
I thought I was with you too. I tripped on my own feet.
yeah, I was just trying to
You,
get...
you did come back with a shovel.
All right, so it's 1:40 p.m.
Anyways, we need to go to the meeting place, Isaac. Maybe that way we can decompress there. Get our minds off this.
Do you want me to go with you, Kaiko, or should I stick with Celia?
I think Celia and Suki should probably come too if you want.
That's probably a good idea. You girls gonna be alright?
Yeah.
He says to the 3.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be great. That's a totally out of character reaction. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, we'll be okay. You take care, Celia.
I'll see you again soon.
More beach fries, says Meg. And then they head off to the lake.
Peach. Like just like sitting over there, leaning against the car, it's like Peach. That's
Under my skirt. That's cats.
Yeah.
So
Peach fries. That's how I win one of them.
all right. Wow.
I'm gonna cut several hours earlier to what Julie and Zoe have been doing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not what I expected to happen.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to get fucking real.
Roll? That
Yeah.
was purely because of rolls?
Mhm.
And that's
I
the thing
didn't.
about Monster of the Week.
I get to
It can escalate quickly.
I get to experience because I failed.
Although I never said something more true American than Jesus causing a mass shooting.
Just a buff guy with guns in the park.
In July.
Things happen.
Yeah, I don't want to get interviewed for witnesses.
I don't want to do Miranda yet because that's lighthearted, and I feel we need to do something that allows a little bit of a more easy tonal shift.
That's fair. That's fair.
What are our other things going on right now?
Going to the Satanist meeting and
Satanists? Anything else?
Celia, we all shifted into the Satanist club team.
Satanism. All right. Okay.
Isaac and Hal are probably like
So
holding Suki up.
you get to the basement that Lyle Elsville rents out to the Melody D&D / Satanist group. Inside, you see Lyle Elsville working with 2 of the other members of the group and making a giant puppet dragon head, which is
So,
functioning.
so we just got back from the park. If you haven't heard what happened there,
Oh, we heard some people talking about like a fireworks accident.
Jesus.
there was a mass shooting.
Coming in, it was a shooting.
Perry apparently went off.
Look immediately concerned, like, oh my god.
Perry went off the deep end over bad critique and just started shooting people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Hey, don't worry about it. Blew off his own head.
Christ.
Horrified. And the way too casual tone. Completely horrifying.
Lilith says, not to be in bad taste, but I always thought that guy was kind of uncomfortable, like looking at his artwork.
He was. I just told him his piece looked like it was a bit early 2000s, and then he just shoot. Like, Sugi's like, no filter, just like.
We're being rude. Who is your new friend?
This is Suki. She recently came in town.
Okay.
And we decided to take her here so we can decompress
and Sam Burnside and Henry Bigby are already laying out couch while Paul Johnson, the Methodist member of the group, hands Suki a glass of iced water. There's one Methodist in the Satanist resistance.
What?
Yeah.
Methodists are fine.
Paul Johnson's the Methodist.
No, I have nothing wrong with that. I'm just confused.
He's a Methodist. He's mostly there to play D&D with the others.
Also, apparently he did it over.
Force resistance. Fair enough. And Lyle Elzebul is an atheist, so.
He also apparently did it because Cliff Howard's in town and his fan base is going after the art fair and the judges.
I was gonna lay Suki down on the couch there.
Suki's just sitting there. It's like, I don't hurt. I need to reconfigure. Isaac can confirm. Not the first time I've been shot in front of him, though.
Yeah.
Just looking between the two of you, like,
What kind of backstory bullshit's going on here?
I hunt cultists.
If you need a moment, we can all just chill for a bit before we get into business.
You go ahead.
Yeah, we should.
I'm sorry.
Perry Jeremy
I think doing what the art fair usually does is going to be very bad taste this year, in general.
Yeah, okay. Well, now I feel weird about making a list of people to target, but
Well, we're not going to kill them, but
so
definitely not.
Do you have the list?
Lyle Elzebul brings out the list, and Alistair Brimsworth rolls it out over their table and says, "Okay, so we can just X this one off." He says he marks out the name of Perry Jeremy.
There were two other.
Alex implicated.
The weird cow thing, which is kind of pretty.
We're just talking about the Christian ones. Drink your ice water. Okay.
Hal, like,
Also, Hal bought his mother's patented brownies.
you might not want to have a list like that with a name struck off of it on your computer right now.
Yeah, that's a little implicative.
We'll just destroy the paper when we're done.
Yeah, they have it written down on a piece of paper.
A piece of paper? Okay. That's fine.
Also, I'm sorry, this was just it's just really funny hearing Suki go, I hunt cults while in the satanic basement.
Alright, Lyle, do you want to take point? Gladly. Alright, so Perry Jeremy's out, but he always ends up producing some weird patriotic Christian mishmash that's offensive to anyone who's not white. Let's see. Next on our big list would be Cam Kirk, that medium talent TV actor who returned after his sex scandal. He's doing performance art this year, and he always puts Jesus in whatever he does for the Melody Art Fair. Yeah, I heard he wants to do a passion play, says Lilith. Yeah. Show off his acting.
Oh, he's going full Mel Gibson?
Yeah, but apparently this one is about the modern evils of homosexuality and books about wizards.
Wait, wasn't performance art banned after that guy got his leg bitten off by an alligator?
Not if it's about Jesus.
That one was about Jesus. It was St. George.
I'm not one of the critics.
I was going to try to make it banned this year, but
Next on the list, Hunter Van von Vander Vernick Klupenheisen Fruben Schaben Flausen Dutzmer. He's a Hunter von Vander Vennick Klupenheisen Spell Frau Dutzmer.
You're actually reading all that off. Holy
Yes,
shit.
I'm trying to. I made the most Dutch name I could think of. He's the guy who does all those tracks. Crossy ones? And Lyle's like, no, that's me.
What? What?
no, it's
Wait. A Satanist made the
The
Crossy?
Crossy tracks are parodies. Because Crossy is explicitly evil.
Shit.
no escape.
It's
escape.
basically the Crossy tracks are parodies of the local chick track artist's track. It's one of the many passive aggressive art wars that join, or one of the many battlefields of the art war that
That's
occur
one
in
of the
Melody.
things that was talked about before I came into Melody.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was awfully blind, tone deaf
Don't worry,
tracks.
I've got plenty of Crossy strips so everybody to unleash to mix with his and Subpar's message. So we got Hunter down. What about Pauline? Empty net.
So, I might have an idea that might get rid of everyone in one fell swoop.
All right,
What if we just sack the judges?
that would be good.
Now, when you say sack,
I don't mean Kaiko does the thing with the throw. I mean get them fired by the mayor,
okay, just
or get them otherwise removed, and get a sponsor, a new set of judges.
Carly Moss was, I believe, what we were trying to get her for.
Yes, and I already have some people going to talk to Carly Moss about it.
That's me.
All right, I guess we don't need the rest of the list then. Lyle says, "Let's get this thing burned."
It's good for a good backup plan if the plan doesn't fall through. It's always nice to have contingencies.
Yeah, but we talked about burning this, so
Yes.
The less paperwork.
And plus, especially after today, a bunch of Jesus artwork might be in very, very bad taste.
yeah.
I don't think that's publicity the town, especially the mayor, will want.
All right. So we no longer have the list of Jesus makers. Okay. So yeah, I guess. What are you guys doing? Or bringing to a table? We've got this devil dragon thing. Did we talk to you about that?
now might not be a good time to throw something big and scary at the crowd of people.
Mm.
And poor Sam Burnside, the puppeteer, tears well up in her mascara eyes, and she's like, "That hurts so hard on me."
Oh.
Listen, you can display it as an art piece once we sack the judges.
And or he uses it to terrify people next year when the heat dies down.
Oh.
Hell reaches
Okay.
out.
We will still have a use for this, don't worry.
She pets the dragon puppet.
Or you can use it to make independent movies.
Hell
It's
reaches
too
out,
impressive not to use it.
grabs her hand, and
The wax museum's been trying to do an actually good movie about the devil dragon for years, but hasn't had the good special effect.
What about Halloween?
Oh.
Oh wow, these are individual
Appreciate that
scales.
idea.
These scales are individual pieces, aren't they?
Yeah. And she starts gushing about the creation
Aw.
process and the various types of latex involved and the mechanics of it. And it's actually a very, very, well done puppet. It looks like a puppet, but it's a very, very well done puppet.
Hal is listening, fascinated.
How are you gonna make it blink? Does it have eyelids? Like
Oh, that's actually radio controlled.
ooh.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Sam's been tinkering with this stuff for years now. This is just her most complicated work. It's sort of like the sum of all of the things I've been working with. Can't wait to get this thing flying.
And also, the judges and the Cliff Howard fans are now going at each other's throat, causing even more bad publicity now. Kaika says as she posts the viral images and what's going on.
It's like, oh shit, this is bad. Oh wow, that's some language I've never even heard before.
What? You like
Either way, this yeah, you know that nuclear option I mentioned? Well, using my net friends, we as the provoked Cliff Howard fans in the coming here.
Oh, with Cliff Howard
Cliff
fans
Howard?
around, I would be
YouTuber, Lilith says.
now.
The YouTuber who has a odd petty
Oh.
beef with our town.
That's the kid who got busted for cocaine, right?
Yeah, and the one who made that really offensive video in like the suicide forest.
Oh, ooh.
Oh my god.
Ooh, what a dipshit, one of the Satanists says. Yeah, that's some really bad taste, says the Methodist.
Yeah, he's in town trying to fuck things up, and between the current events and him and his fans, this whole
Why do we want him fucking things up?
what was that?
Why do we want him in town fucking things up?
That was before the shooting today.
Okay.
It was
Because
kind
they're
of
specifically going after the Jesuses.
Oh. Not sure all the pieces are falling together, but good at that viral marketing stuff. Yeah, Paul Jones.
Kaito looks to Isaac since he has the plants directing them. Isaac?
Hmm. I mean, we're laying the cards out. I mean, we got people in the group in the crowd, aiming them, agent provocateurs, if you will.
And we got pressure on the mayor to, via a corporate sponsor, potentially, to help sack the judges, if you will.
Nice.
And I hate to be
I'm
the one
sure
to
I
say
get it,
this.
but I've never really understood YouTube, but all right. Yeah, we'll do it.
Go on, Isaac.
I don't know. I was just gonna say this is probably in bad taste, but having a known Jesus-winning contestant go on a rampage about Jesus would probably be a perfect excuse to ban the imagery from a reformed art fair.
That's a good point.
That's true.
Yeah, I was thinking it, but didn't want to say it because I didn't want to be offensive.
I'm not sure about limiting religion, Lyle says, but
Jesus images specifically.
I mean, if we would keep it from being dominated by saccharine, shallow bullshit, then
Like Jesus is with guns.
Yeah, dude had like a Jesus, 2 AK-47s in the hand, and then like stepping on a dude who looked like an Islamic freedom fighter, and like had a crown of thorns like a king's crown.
yeah, fuck
Then
that, says Lilith.
It was some
Separation
real,
of art and church.
it was some real holy
No,
terror
the
shit.
worst part was like then he took shooting. I'm like, why did you put your entire budget gun?
Wait,
That's just ability.
his Jesus statue could move?
Yeah,
Says Sam.
No,
No,
he
we're
took
saying-
the guns out of the hands from it. He put actual guns in the statue's hands.
Oh, okay.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Like what kind of supernatural
Oddly
level-
impressive.
What kind of level of weird robotic? He's a crazy dude. He shot me. I don't know what I'm talking about.
The shotgun was called the Crucifier.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he
Exactly.
etched that
she,
on there.
She turns around and points to the dent in her jacket. It's like that's what that did.
Yeah, he tried to get her point blank.
Oh.
Yeah, even in my head.
Suki, are you sure you have, like, all your bones are intact?
Yes.
According to stats, more or less, yes.
They are as intact as they were when I arrived in town.
Hal looks at you and goes, I don't know, my magic was getting pretty taxed there. What the fuck are you doing?
She's like,
All right. Well,
Holy shit.
So we should probably try to get Carly Moss and fill out a petition with the mayor, because national news will be here very, very soon.
well, Carly Moss is probably one of two places, Lyle says. Either she's at the public access TV radio station, or she's in her studio attached to the library.
Well, we have people at the going to the radio station right now, so
Then I guess you guys should go to the library? Gotta be honest, I'm still not entirely sure about the full finer details of this plan, but it seems like that's where your part in it is going, so
Shouldn't we touch base to make sure everyone understands?
yeah, okay. And so the Satanists listen, and you guys give a lot of exposition to explain exactly what's going on. I'm not going to make you do it because I think the audience doesn't want that. Maple Samurai, do you want that? No, William. All right.
Thank you for your input, Maple Samurai.
We appreciate you.
We love you, man.
Yeah,
yes,
thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for watching.
All right. Meanwhile,
Several hours
af-
ago.
so after we explain all the fine details, now do they understand the fine details?
they get it. Yeah.
So admittedly, it's been a few weeks since we've been adding on since then. So
Yep.
Plan upon plan upon plan.
This is sort of becoming a game of Xanatos speed chess, as TV tropes would say. I'm gonna hit myself for quoting TV tropes.
would you like to
Kaiko?
do the P100?
yeah,
Weren't we gonna meet DD soon?
we can. Yes, we're going to do that once we get the group back together. Going into the woods alone is bad.
Yeah. I went to the woods alone once. The guy urged me to take the long way through.
I lived in those woods once.
By the time I got back home, he was in my house, dressed as my aunt. It was really weird.
I thought you chased him out.
Yeah, I did, but you know.
Two you dealt with the big bad wolf. Okay.
Is that something I need to be worried about?
Dude had a mean right hook.
Mean right hook. Okay. I can deal with that. I need a drink.
Really? Hey, if you do, can you open some windows?
No.
Okay, fuck you then. Meanwhile, at the public access station.
And several hours ago at this
Several
point.
hours.
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah. Julie. Zoe is eyeing Julie as they drive.
God, those fucking set off fireworks in the parking. I fucking swear.
The worst.
Every year there's a fire.
As a Californian, I take offense.
One year they found me asleep and set the fireworks off to go off right next to the bench.
The two of you pull into the public access TV radio station. As you pull in, you actually hear Miranda's voice as she is arguing with someone while walking through the halls. No, I don't want to do it. But Miranda, sweetie, honey, baby, sweetheart, you are such a star. No, I have my show. That's all I need. Don't you want an extra paycheck and a better apartment? No. Please, I need somebody to host the show. I don't want to do it. Here, hey. She points out, hey, you.
Yeah?
Girl I've seen, friend of Zoe. Yeah? You want to be on a radio show?
Yes, she does.
What? Say, you're young. And you've got that sort of offbeat vibe I'm going for. How'd you like to host a new radio show here in Melody? What the fuck is happening?
You're getting a job.
What?
You're getting a job.
It's called Offbeat Melody, kid.
Oh my god.
That name sounds like it's filler. What? Sounds like a filler name. Do you want the job or not? How much does it pay? Oh shit, yeah. And as Julie is signing a contract with this 1920 sounding guy, Miranda's like, oh thank God. I didn't want to throw you to him, but she looks like.
Oh yeah. He thinks he's the shark, but he's not the shark. And I say that with as much respect as I can for Julie.
I imagine the one thing that's always Dad taught her is how to read loopholes in contracts.
That'd be a...
Miranda's looking at Julie more closely. He's like, huh.
You see the arm, don't you?
Hmm?
You see the arm, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. So what are you two doing here?
I came to talk to you.
Yeah?
Well, I want to see how you are, and I also needed your help with something.
I'm doing fine. What do you need help with?
I'd like to talk to Carly Mostrin.
Carly?
Carly Moss.
She and I go way back, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to,
She's probably at her studio right now. She records on Mondays and Wednesdays. So she's probably over in the library right now working on her piece for the art fair. She's especially busy this time
Yeah,
of year.
that's why we want to talk to her. See, we're trying to, fix the art fair. You know how the art fair is.
Yeah, I know that.
So we're trying to get new judges.
Sucks.
Yeah, it does. We're trying to get new judges. Or failing that, start our own art fair and to give it some legitimacy.
Well,
get someone.
Carly did judge it the first year until Karen, swindled her out of the job.
Yeah.
Yeah, go over there.
Awesome.
Yeah. Just ask the line up in her direction.
Thanks, Miranda.
Yeah, no problem.
How have you been?
Like I said, I've been fine. This guy's been trying to get me to host some fucking radio shows.
Yeah,
I don't want to do radio.
What's this about? Radio show?
Oh, he's trying to get some more young blood into the radio thing. So he wants to make sort of a. They try this every couple of years. They hired that shock jock a few decades back.
I say this. But... I don't mean offense. But if he's looking for young blood, why did he go to you?
A lot of the teens seem to like my show.
Oh. Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes no, it looks right. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I guess they want to get some of that hot public access television show energy into their radio program to really boost ratings.
I mean, I know you don't want to.
It's somewhat flattering.
Yeah.
I don't want to do radio. I like television. I like our set, and I like my costume, and I like there's comfort in that setup.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah. It's being comfortable. And
it's like your friend's taking to it. She's already signing the contract.
Oh wow, that was fast.
Yeah. So what is going on with her hand? Is that a rude question?
Okay, it's some of that weird melody shit.
Like it's trying to look like it's a normal prosthetic, but you can tell it's not.
It's made of needles.
Oh. You should take her to see Carly.
Okay. Okay. She checks to make sure no one's listening. Miranda, do you know what observers?
Well, that's an odd question. Why do you ask?
Well,
and for that last statement, that's an odd question for to ask at this moment. Miranda looked towards the audience of Offbeat Melody.
What she asked? I didn't hear Dora.
Zoe asked, "Do you know who the observers are?" And Miranda looked at the audience of Offbeat Melody and said, "Well, that's a strange question for her to ask."
Zoe looks for she. What?
Don't
anyway,
what do you ask?
So, my camera. The camera I've had with me.
I think I've seen you with it a couple of times. Yes. But you mentioned it. You mentioned you like photography.
I do. It's one of the things I got before everything happened.
Okay.
it broke recently.
Oh.
I tried to take a picture of something, and it exploded.
Okay. Yeah, Melody.
Yeah, I don't want to burden you with what's going on. I know you don't really want to be involved.
That's true. You're right. So
they upgraded my camera last time.
Okay.
And I've got she pulls our camera. I've got a new one. Say cheese.
Did you do that? Miranda asks the audience.
What?
So they upgraded your camera?
What? Who are you? Yes?
Okay, so you wanted them to fix it.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd be able to upgrade my camera like it was before. Hands to the camera.
Okay. Miranda turns to the audience and says,
This is getting weird.
What?
And
just green out.
There's a ringing in your ears as they pop.
Oh god. Now?
And the station is empty.
Oh.
But there now are a collection of those observers, those tall, gaunt beings with long, spindly limbs and long necks that terminate in a giant, bulbous eye the size of a head. With no other facial features, nothing. It is just an eye at the end of a neck. An almost basketball-sized eye. And the creatures look at Miranda and then look to you.
Hi again.
We normally don't interfere.
I mean, you upgraded my camera last time. And I like taking pictures, and you guys seem to kind of like that.
She's trying to observe. She wants to see.
I like taking pictures.
I should note, Miranda says, that there are some things that humans are not equipped.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
She's not human.
Also true.
Miranda looks at you and there's a faint flicker of concern in her face.
I'm not.
Okay. The observers look to each other and it's like, it is something to watch, but observation, the gathering of knowledge, search for understanding. These are our values. She wishes to pursue it. Is it really such a breach of our philosophy to aid her? She wishes to observe.
I've got so many. She pulls out some of the pictures, not like the personal ones. She pulls out some of the pictures she's been taking, not like ones of her friends, because those are personal.
Told that she has observed already what she understands. She is more than you.
I'm the snake monster. Oh, thank you.
Surely we can assist her to become you. The observers look to each other.
Wait, more how?
They nod. Give us this.
Hands in the camera.
Shall return it. And then your ears pop and they are gone and the radio station is back to normal.
Okay. Did you do that? Did you call them here?
I mean, obviously, it that way.
Obviously, you did that somehow.
So wait, whenever Bacala looks at the audience, she's looking to the observers.
She's looking to the ones who listen to and watch Offbeat Melody,
which includes, but is not limited to, the observers.
I knew it. Maple Samurai is updating your camera.
Get on it, motherfucker! We love you.
Yes.
Now
that was audience participation.
Yep.
And now DZ can upgrade your camera.
Yeah,
as well.
because we have another observer. Hell yeah! How did you do that, Miranda? You don't gotta tell me if you don't.
I'm not human.
I mean, that doesn't bother me. Right?
Good. I have a show I need to show.
Oh, right.
It was very nice seeing you, Zoe.
Yeah. She hugs her.
Okay. She hugs you back. It's genuinely tender. And Miranda parts to go to her show. And Julie returns to you and is like, "Oh, I didn't. Okay.
Oh, so she has a show she has to go
Dude,
do.
I got a job.
Yeah, hell
all
yeah.
by myself.
Oh yeah, I knew you would.
What was said?
Julie said, "Dude, I got a job all by myself."
Without her parents pulling strings.
Yeah,
Sure.
Wasn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel great?
I'm gonna host a radio show.
I can't wait to listen.
That's almost cool.
That's really almost cool. That's really cool.
Is it though? It's radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Yeah.
Podcasts are pretty cool, right?
I thought those are really more for nerds, but yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Okay, but this is podcast in real time.
Yeah, it's like an older version of a podcast.
Yeah.
We can do like a retro thing with it.
Yeah, and like if you wanted to, you could even record some and put them online for like a backlog if you start getting listeners.
Yeah, we could fucking modernize it.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
Offbeat melody. You know, I'm
Offbeat
beginning to
melody.
like the name.
I mean, it has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it's got a good ring.
Yeah, you know, it kind of summarizes how things are around here.
Yeah, a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congrats.
Yeah.
So cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. How do you
What the
feel?
fuck are we supposed to be doing here?
I'm going to go talk to Carly. I'd like you to come with me.
All right.
I was talking to Miranda. She pointed me in the right direction. Carly's going to help beat the judging and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. To her off. What'd she say? To her studio.
Yeah, her studio. She's got a studio in the library. That's what Miranda said.
To the library.
The library.
Is it a library?
I mean, like when I was like 10.
That doesn't count.
No.
I just want to see how funny it is that you're talking about it being a live radio show for the first one that hasn't been live. For about 5 weeks now.
And when we're all here together.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And off to Carly.
All right.
She texts the group, "Hey guys, missing anything?"
It's not 140 when we text you because
Okay.
let's say the witching hour fucked up some things.
Yeah.
Um.
Her and Miranda are probably in there for
Yeah,
strange amount of
and
time.
Julie was probably not noticing because she was signing contracts the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's about 140. It's about you were all
Easy question.
Yeah.
Was Zoe looking for loopholes to exploit
Loopholes where?
in the contract?
Oh, was
Oh,
Julie
right,
looking
right.
for loopholes?
No, Zoe. She has to KS if Zoe's gonna look through loopholes. I could, I guess.
Probably not because Julie was cording off of herself. Don't worry, Julie's not gonna be fucked over.
Yeah, Julie dealt with her parents. She knows
The
not to,
weird 1920s radio man is more of a harmless sort of freak than the kind that's evil.
He's like that one guy from Korra.
It's very much a Varric thing, yes.
Yeah,
It's a Varric thing.
he would push money out of a bear costume.
Yeah. And he would hire Julie Hazatal.
Zoe, do the thing!
No,
I love
fuck you.
I love how these two sort of become a dynamic duo.
Yeah, in a weird way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Disaster sisters.
Disaster sisters. Neither are the most well-adjusted, but they get along well enough.
Yeah.
The disaster gays flocking together.
You almost killed her.
That's why the Disaster Gate trio, Zoe, Celia, and Julie.
Yeah, but if we throw in Celia, it's the disaster gay trio.
Holy shit, you're right.
They could make disaster gay Dora.
It is weird we haven't had those three as a combo yet.
Yeah, we have to work.
We've had groups of like them and others. We've never had those three alone together, and that's probably because it would destroy things.
we would fuse together into Disaster Ghidorah. Yeah.
Okay, so before we go to Carly, we should go back to the others.
Yeah, I just asked you guys what's up.
Anyway, that's why I'm banned from Minnesota.
I got shot.
6 people are dead.
Kaiko update the group. mass shooting. Perry Jeremy's Jesus killed 6 people.
What the fuck?
Kaiko's sarcasm doesn't read in text.
I'm not being sarcastic.
I was not.
Just like everyone going, this is serious.
You see the ... appear on the phone for like a good minute before Julie just types in all lowercase. Fuck.
That's what I said.
Zoe's
and I
the
was
dots
there.
come up, go away. They come up and they go away.
Suki got shot, but she's recovering.
Oh no, Suki! I hope you're okay.
Zoe elbows Julie.
Right, she's texting
Yeah,
it. She's
yeah.
texting it, so it doesn't read.
Yeah, no number in the group chat. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Not the first time I've been shot.
Yeah, Zoe sees that elbows her.
Wow, you're so cool, Suki.
Zoe sees that.
You're so brave. I'm proud of you.
Isn't she? Took out the legs.
So cool.
A statue of Jesus.
Glad you're okay.
Zoe hard elbows Julie.
For everybody else, it's like, oh, she actually.
Hal is looking at his phone, and then he kind of does a side eye at Suki, like. Does not say anything after.
Kaiko's bullshit meter is ticking
Oh, you know Julie has it all. You know this woman.
I mean,
Yeah, and you know this woman has a crush on you now.
Yeah, Kaiko's still processing that.
Me, I don't want her to steal attention from her from you, Kaiko. Like, that's not my goal here. I'm just in town for a while. I'm not sure how much longer. I got shot today. But
Shot by Jesus, no less.
Yeah.
Shot in the dark. Do you guys maybe want to reconvene before we talk to Carly Moss? I feel like our mission is going a lot better than yours, and maybe you should just call it quits on what you're doing for the day and come join us.
We'll meet.
Shot gang.
We'll meet up after we're done with the Satanist meeting. We're going there to. We'll reconvene after the Satanists are done.
We can wait.
Drake text. Give me a bit. I'm eating.
Okay.
Oh!
Drake!
Oh,
Son of a bitch!
You guys forget.
That was horrible.
Hey.
God, that was like
Hey.
pulling a pin and throwing a grenade.
Suki's number pops up again. If you're eating food, can you bring me something done?
Hal
Because
once
no
again,
one stole her. She's not human.
staring at his phone like, should I say?
Well, if he doesn't, there's going to be vengeful.
You really should eat a lot of food.
As horrible as it is, he is doing his job.
Yeah, he's cleaning up.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning up
Gross.
the town like the Ghostbusters.
Or else is he haunted? Yeah. He's doing what he's supposed to do, but also, holy shit.
We don't want vengeful spirits around.
Especially Perry. Fuck you, Perry.
Harry Jeremy would make a terrifying ghost.
They
Yeah.
call it Perry.
So is Drake in ghost form just berating Perry Jeremy? Ghost?
He's slamming Perry down. Just
I think these spirits are so recently dead they probably aren't congealing into ghosts yet. So if Drake gets them now, they're probably not going to have a sentient for him to communicate with.
Which is fine for mercy. For
Did you
these
hear that?
people.
Was that too quiet?
Yeah, no, I heard it.
Okay, good.
By the way, has anyone heard of a place has anyone heard of a place in town called the Mystery Spot?
That's the really shitty one.
I was asking.
You know, we got the Strange Melody Wax Museum, and there's all those other tourist traps, and that's like the one that sucks.
What's the mystery spot? Every town has a mystery spot. It's fine.
Kaika, do you want to take this?
Fuck the mystery spot.
Okay, so you go there, and there's a bunch of optical illusions to make you think like a boulder's running uphill, and it fucking sucks.
I mean, that sounds kind of fun.
No, it's lame.
I mean, the
It
weird
is
shit.
lame.
The weird shit's usually trying to kill me, so.
Yeah, but at least it's interesting to look at.
I mean,
It's
I could
so
go for-
fucking hokey and
I
shit.
could go for a low-key weird thing.
They don't have cool books there.
It's a scam.
And like the price of tickets is so exorbitant. At least, like, when we go to Strange Melody, you see some cool shit. Not that I've,
Every time Kaiko wants to say something, she stops because Julie just says the exact same thing.
Kaiko and Julie accidentally on the same wavelength.
I don't think that's an accident.
And yes, that was on purpose.
It's almost like Julie is passionate about several things Kaiko is passionate about.
Yeah.
Wasn't allowed.
She's just sort of, had to hide it.
We could go. While we wait for the other street to beam, we could just make a fist out there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah,
how
like, why not?
You know how Julie was being really nice ago, right? Group chat. You think I should give her a heads up that we told Kaiko that that Kaiko's aware of the crush she has on her?
Ooh, I don't even know that part yet. I confronted Julie, but I don't know.
This is in person.
I know.
It's just like, you think we should warn her?
drama.
I'm worried if we don't, it's gonna be a weird.
Is Zuki taking Hal and Isaac aside so Kaiko don't hear?
Yep. I'm imagining. Hal is like looking at Suki and there's blue screen behind the eyes right now. It's like,
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take that as a no. Putting that up. I have been wanting to go to the library. I do have, like, she's paused some research.
But how to kill fish people? Racist?
No! They're fish people, not monsters. For fuck's sake. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, kill one monster and
Yeah, what's a winged snake, huh? Is that a monster?
Hal finally,
You're not here!
God.
Hal finally stops blue
Depends, it
screening
goes to be a
and looks
god.
at you like really seriously, and he goes,
Zoe's future.
I'm afraid if we tell Julie that Kaiko knows, that she'll stop trying. And I think she should keep trying. Because otherwise she's going to get scared off. This seems like a pretty good opportunity for...
I'm just gonna help push them into situations.
Oh my
yeah,
god!
that should help.
This arc has been so great for schemes within schemes.
Yes!
Oh god, there's so many gambits going on.
Wheels within wheels within wheels!
We're in a fucking casino.
But like the best part is, Suki means this from the bottom of her head. It's like, Julie's like, ass bitch. And she like seems to care about me despite the fact I just met her yesterday. like she's really fucking cool. I don't check this shit about her.
Oh my god.
All these schemes and the shady company man is the one who has the least amount going on.
Yeah! The one in the least conspiracies!
Oh my god. This is gonna be amazing. You have Julie and Zoe over here, like, thinking that this is between the two of them at this point.
Back together.
So Zoe's trying to push Julie, and now the others are going to try to push Kaiko.
Zoe's not necessarily trying to push her, she's just trying to get her to talk about it.
Hal knows better.
Yeah, she's not trying to push her into action, but she's trying to get her to, like, hey,
socialization.
this is not as black and white as you think it is. Yeah, so you want to stop at the mystery, one of like the mystery spots or something? Or
No, mystery spot sucks.
No, I mean, well, you said the name. I'm sorry.
Strange Melody,
Strange
the
Melody.
wax museum that you work at?
Yes, you want to stop there while we wait for the others?
Yeah, all right.
I've been there a bunch for work and things, but I haven't really gone and just looked in a while.
All right.
Last time I was there, I fucking fell through the ceiling.
Okay. Alright, you guys go to the Strange Weldy Wax Museum just in time to see Daisy Moonbeam adjusting the mural she made.
Aww.
Wall.
Daisy!
It's real nice of you to let me use your wall space, Mr. Magoria. Keep your voice down.
Yeah, he says that. Daisy! My
Oh Christ!
Just to make double check, there is no Jesus on it, is there?
No, it's the one of
Okay.
the Southpaw Sam, the Alto Pogo, or rather the Contralto Pogo at this point.
Yeah.
And well, actually, the mural depicts the Alto Pogo, and if you look closely, you can see two tiny little pogos following in its wake. And Ivora, looming over the town in the air. A beast of land, a beast of sea, a beast of sky.
Aww. And the high-pitched Zoe scream. This poor orange.
Is the mural facing the highway?
It's facing the door, so that like when you enter the wax museum, you see like the cash register, such a scissor jaw mural.
I think so.
Like Orin has cleared off a good chunk of wall space to allow the mural to have like a nice prominent position. As he often does, he's often allowed people to exhibit art in the museum during the art fair, as many local businesses do. But Orin always chooses, artists of quality, and this year it was Daisy.
Aww.
Aw.
Daisy!
That's Zoe!
Runs over, gives her a hug.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. Do you like my mural?
That's great! How did you get them to look so good?
I like art.
I mean, like, they look so accurate.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like the colors.
Oh, Daisy, this is Julie. Julie, this is Daisy Moonbeam.
Hi. Oh, that's an interesting prosthetic. Yeah, it's magic. Wow. So your name is Julie? Yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Wow, what? Oh, nothing. Yeah, so this is my mural. I made it. Oh, yeah?
Before
No,
Challenger joins the That's a Gay
We're making a triangle pyramid scheme of bullshit.
Getting real CW in this arc. And Daisy continues to not quite flirt with Julie, and Julie continues to be oblivious.
Yeah, does Zoe see this?
Yeah.
Do you reckon? Oh my god, oh no, not more. Zoe starts rubbing her temples in the background.
Hey, Zoe. What's up?
What?
Simon's just like...
Trey?
What?
Why do you sound so weird?
Furnishing a meal. What do you want?
Meal? Rick! She steps into the bathroom.
What you eating, Drake?
Oh god!
Is it Gushers? I can go for some Gushers. You always seem to have some of those.
Yeah. Here. Here
Oh,
you go,
thank
Simon.
you. Oh.
Zoe comes out of the bathroom with a little green in the face.
Oh,
Hey, Drake.
these Gushers are good.
Aren't they?
No.
Oh, for some reason, the ones you have always seem to be just a little bit more energizing than the normal Gushers.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
they just have a special.
They've got a little more body.
Yeah, a little more body.
I imagine Isaac says that as he walks in.
I'm not sure.
Oh no,
Isaac
no,
for that
no,
one. Zero.
no, that wasn't Isaac, that was me.
The group's back together.
You see Zoe looking incredibly pained.
Hey, Zoe.
Damn, Sid.
Joey, what's up?
How you doing?
Julie.
Oh, Suki and see ya. She says to Daisy, "Suki, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm better. I appreciate the
Oh,
kind
we were
words.
so worried about you. I'm glad that you're pulling through so well. You're so strong."
Just kind of like, okay.
Celia leans into Suki and whispers in her ear, "I think Julie likes you."
Celia. Last 10 years or whatever. I just met her. No. Besides, we talked about the thing, it's fine.
God.
This is hell right now.
Wait, Celia wasn't there to talk about the thing.
No, everyone's returned. We've all congealed together.
Zoe's like,
The timeline's caught up enough.
Yeah.
Zoe's just like in the corner.
Oh yeah, I also want to point out the fact, yeah, my wounds have been stitched together. There's still like a bullet hole like here and here, and like there's an impact where the shotgun hits the jacket. And
So he looks
fine.
So he looks at her, sees like all the blood and everything, and the bullet holes, goes back into the bathroom again.
Say how.
Eh?
Can I get some of your magic juice?
What?
What do you need magic juice for?
I'm
And why are you
kinda
calling
hurt
it that?
Because
Oh,
it's funny.
He's hurt. He needs healing.
Here,
Alright.
hold on.
I have to roll for that, and if I roll bad, something's gonna
do some
fuck up.
Thumbs for your stomach. Stop being a bitch.
I'm gonna roll for it to see if
Roll.
something fucks up.
Roll.
Something fucks up because I rolled a 3, so that's a 4.
No!
Oh no.
Oh no!
All right.
What
All right,
happens? Wait,
Um,
what happens if
let's
you
see
fuck
here.
up your healing spell?
The
Rebound.
question is, what happens when you heal a ghost?
Let me see. Hold on.
Man,
Spoilers.
roll failures have been.
Roll failures have driven a lot of tonight's plot.
Yeah! I haven't had to roll once!
On a miss, my aura causes them extra harm.
Oh no!
I guess that's what happens when you try to heal a ghost.
Apparently, whatever is powering that shit knows that you're being a bitch
All
about
right.
that sour stuff.
Your eardrums pop.
Or did you actually?
Everyone's ears pop.
Oh.
There's a vibration. Drake is suddenly in his true form.
Mhm.
And he screams and vomits up
Oh no.
congealed, vaguely humanoid, vaguely maggot-like mass,
Mm-hmm.
which splatters across the ground before its noodly limbs slowly start dragging it across the floor, through the walls of the museum, and out.
Can I roll just to like put Eldritch Knife in it? Because like we're not.
No, you are loopy and out of it from being shot.
That's fair.
Is Daisy in the witching hour with us now?
Yeah, Daisy like sees all this shit, and at first she's shocked, and then finally she goes,
Zoe?
Yeah, that.
Quickly sees Drake throw something up. She's like, of course. I actually did have a heart.
Hal's like touching him, like still, and you're still your big ghost. Like, what the fuck just happened?
You messed up.
I'm a bad.
So, Daisy, this
Dude,
happens sometimes.
Yeah, she'll see like Tycho's on fire.
yeah, she sees people.
I mean, she's really more upset by the giant monster that suddenly appeared and vomited out another uglier monster, which then crawled through the wall like Slimer and escaped.
Zoe runs to the door and looks out to where it went.
Damn it, you just made Ghost Parry.
Shit, I don't have anything to.
I
Oh,
can't
no.
shoot ghost with a bullet. That's not how it works.
I could change, but I don't want to attract the
Don't.
attention of Big Mel or
We
something.
have one giant. No one told
Oh,
me
wait,
this wasn't
wait.
human.
I have an AK-47.
Okay.
I can shoot
Oh,
this
you
thing.
fucking
You
do
have a bird AK-47, Nora.
Yeah, that's true.
Bird sized.
That's true.
No, it wasn't. If you remember the description, the bird pulled an AK-47
It
that could
canonically-
not possibly hide under its wing from out of its wing.
I can't wait to see what this.
These birds come from
Alright.
hammer space.
Hal is still
Alright,
touching
some
you, and
ass.
he's upset. By the way,
Okay,
Kick some ass.
kick some ass.
Something escaped from Drake's stomach. That's not a good thing.
Probably Perry.
Yeah, it's probably Harry, but okay.
Who is probably going to turn into.
That's Drake, right? Pointing to the blob that is Drake. Right? That's Drake.
Hal is just kind of nodding at
I'm
you.
glad you didn't bring me anything to eat.
That would
That's all I
be.
can process right now. It's
That's
been
plus weird because I'm unholy strength.
You
So
know
that's 9.
Okay, that's a success.
Okay.
Um,
Shoot a ghost with an AK-47.
and how much harm did you do?
I don't know. You got the
Alright,
AK-47.
An assault rifle is 3 harm.
Yeah, it's a 3
That's what
harm.
Isaac
Okay.
has.
So you shoot this ghost for 3 harm.
Huh?
The cacophony of screams that emerge as its body bursts like a zit, will never leave your nightmare.
Oh, great. I need more of that.
Ectoplasm rains onto the street in the form of screaming human faces.
Oh.
And then congeals and turns rancid where it falls. And what was once just sort of this, let's face it, seeming like white goo, is now a more vile, mucus green, and fungal turquoise concoction that bubbles and seeps through the streets as it continues to try to make its egress.
Drake! You should come get this thing before it gets away!
No, you are in pain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you are in pain.
Can someone help me get this thing before it gets away?
And with that, we're going to pause. I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. What? I forgot I had an AK-47.
How many harm did you have?
I had 1 harm.
You had 1 harm.
Now you have 2 harm.
Yeah.
You fucked up really badly.
Yeah, I rolled a fucking
Hey, Greg, I'm assuming record that the Tums aren't gonna do shit, are they?
No! So, I'm not chasing this thing because that would be a bad idea, but I also don't want to let it get away.
Hal's not gonna be able to do anything because he's looking at Drake, looking at his hand that has never done this before, by the way.
This is your first failure.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's a little horrified.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was probably just some ghost, right? Because what he vomited up was ghost. So you're a ghost. But he only has worked before. Ah! It's just a cramp. I'll kick it if you need me to. It might just be that, since he was upset, he put healing magic on a potentially dead guy thing. It hurt him. It happened. Drake can take it. Bitch, I got shot today more than you did. Shut the fuck up. Listen, you're new. I don't have to care.
Hal's just like, I'm not gonna try that again.
You want me to make you care, bud?
Okay, you two, knock it the fuck off.
You're not there.
Right,
you're shooting bird AK-47.
That's true.
Also,
PT, you back?
He's not back yet. We're just shit posting.
So yeah, someone needs to do a fake advertisement. Shit.
Got it.
Okay.
No, I don't got it. Shit.
Check.
Hi! You might be wondering, who the hell is this dude in a pair of overalls watch on your television? Don't fucking worry about it. My name's Cobb. I'm a corn wizard. Now you're gonna come down this evening or afternoon. You're gonna come to Cobb's Wizard Corn Shack, and you're gonna enjoy some fucking corn on the cob. I got corn in cans. I got a corn maze. I have a corn Ferris wheel. I don't even know how I did that, but I got a corn Ferris wheel you can ride on your own ass with. And I got a whole bunch more attractions, and you can just come on down whenever. I'm there most of the time making liquor, because that's what you do with corn, besides making just bread and corn and garbage shit.
Gentlemen, hold corn.
See? Look at this guy. He knows what he's talking about. He wants to build.
Shout out to AMV Hell, by the way.
What?
Shout out to AMV Hell.
AMV Hell. That's fair. That's perfectly valid. Now let's come on down. We got your corn when you need it. All right. Cobb's Corn Shack. Just on the highway. You gotta go when the fields start going for eternity, and the one who walks behind the stalks is walking. You just come on. Now you're in the right spot. You'll find me. Find me.
He who walks behind the stalk? Is that he who walks behind the rose cousin?
Who the fuck is that?
You know, the one with all those weird kid cultists.
I don't have no kid. Look at me. I ain't got like more than 3 teeth in my mouth from all the fucking corn of the cob I ate. What fucking kids do you think I got?
What? No, not you. He who walks behind the rose.
I don't fucking know.
You mentioned he who walks behind the stalks. Their game is one
I
word apart.
ain't sure that ain't just a big old alligator. Where's this ass going? Oh shit! That's when it cuts.
God damn it. Well, Cobb, the chord wizard, is now cat in the melody.
Wasn't he always?
In our hearts. We had to come up with
Come on down to the estate sale of the El Coado Mansion. May rest in peace.
All right.
Alice.
Horrified.
All right. So where do we leave off?
I shot a bird AK-47 at a ghost.
Okay.
Great.
Kaika is going to walk outside and just sigh and burn all the ghost goo with ghost fire.
Okay. Kick some ass.
10.
Nice. You know the extra effects?
Make sure the ghosts don't come back, so more harm, I guess.
Awesome. You set your ghost fire loose, and when it hits that ectoplasm, it's like a match hitting a nice big puddle of stale gasoline. The explosion that results rocks the very ground and shakes the trees and buildings, knocking things loose. And the fire that erupts 30 feet high into the air from the pavement has a large grinning face on it. Like a jack-o'-lantern.
God damn it.
It is so happy you fed it. And as that fire grows, you see that Big Mel was a couple blocks near, but when he sees the fucking 40-foot tower of ghost fire, he backs off.
Oh shit.
The fire recedes back down and goes back into your arm, and it's smiling at you now. It is very
Did I do a bad thing?
You made your fire very happy.
Maybe it'll lessen.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm
Everyone,
not stressed out now.
Plus side,
everyone,
that ghost is dead.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to
Everyone-
turn into something awful, just so you know. So it's dead now.
okay. Everyone, just chill.
Alright.
Okay. Drake, shut the fuck up!
Is the tentacle snake okay?
No!
I have no idea.
Daisy cautiously reaches out and pats Drake. I'm sorry you're in pain, tentacle snake. I'm sorry I screamed. Daisy, chill out. That's just Drake. He's a drama queen.
What?
I think he is actually in pain, though.
Oh, this is like being shot. No, it's
Oh,
not.
Grandpa broke a rose bush?
Just throw some fucking Ooplo waffles at him. He'll be fine.
Oh,
right.
It was
Put his bag
over
over
after, I think.
So Suki's gonna go.
Oren opens the door to his office. He has an ice pack on his head. He's like, why are we in a witching hour? Why so much fucking noise?
Jake threw up ghosts. Then I shot the ghost, and then Kaiko burnt the ghost.
Burnt them.
Wallace! Oh, the watcher pops up.
Yes, Orin?
Do we have any of those that Ecto-Bismol?
Yes, Orin.
Wallace skitters off. About a minute later, he comes out with a large pink, jug.
Thank you.
Alright, you got your Ecto-Bismol. Your tummy feels better.
I like your hat.
That's my head.
No, not to watch Orin. This is the first time Suki's seen Orin not pass out drunk.
It's an ice pack.
So, Taco Fire.
He's not wearing his hat at the moment. He's got a fucking hangover.
Fair enough.
Kaiko's a little concerned now after feeding it.
Everyone okay now?
I mean, more or less. You know, the crisis is over.
Can I read a bad situation on my arm?
Yeah, you can read a bad situation.
That's an 11.
Okay. If you remember, Orin said that he would warn you if you ever looked like you were going into a state that gets you closer to where the Greys want you for when they recollect their experiment, as it were. Orin is here. He has looked at you. You can glean from context you are not closer to that deadline.
Okay.
So whatever happened with the arm, it's not directly imperiling you.
Okay.
Could I read a bad situation on the arm?
How about for anything else, like dangers I haven't noticed yet, or best way of protecting the victim?
I mean, other than Drake, having an Erpy from the harm he was dealt, and the fact that you're in Bewitched Melody and the harm that brings, like, you guys are fine. You're in the Wax Museum. Nothing's chasing you.
Okay, but
even Big Mel backed away. So really, you're fine. You're okay right now.
I saw fucking fire explode from giant. I saw Kaiko.
You've seen that a couple of times.
Never...
Kaiko's burned things alive plenty of times, and it spoke once.
Exploded into a column of fire.
Well, she never ate a ghost before.
Yeah, I know.
It also smiled.
Yeah, it smiled.
I mean, it smiled when it was telling the kaleidoscope men it was gonna fucking kill them, so I mean, it's fine.
It smiled when I let it spread to me, too.
Alright, so the evil monster that lives in the fire on her arm was happy that it got to eat and kill something. Is it really that surprising?
Okay, fair enough.
She's gonna go to Julie Moonchild.
Daisy Moonbeam. Daisy Moonbeam, Julie Has It All. Those are the two.
We've got a ship name.
We have a ship name.
I've already told
Wow, Suki? That's a really cool name.
Oh my god.
Daisy might just be thirsty.
Zoe looks at Daisy, looks at Suki, looks back at Julie. Oh, great. Oh, no more. All right, whatever. I'm not yelling.
Wait. So is Daisy thirsty for Suki or Julie?
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
Yes.
Kaiko is also more perceptive now. Is she also thirsty for Kaiko or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Daisy
thirsty for. She's thirsty for girl. It seems like.
Yes.
I really appreciate the comment. I also really enjoy your.
Celia raises her hand, then quietly lowers it.
Yes.
Yes, Kaiko.
Yes, Celia. Yes, you are on the list too. Pal, you're not.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I don't think Zoe is either.
Yeah.
He's not heartbroken
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she's a lesbian.
Dude, she's a lesbian.
I got
the harm equivalent of being shot. I'm going to bed.
buddy.
Zoe walks over
I
and
wish.
Hey, if it helps, the ectobismol did stabilize you a bit.
Zoe walks over,
So, question.
pats Drake on the back.
Would it be wiser to go to the library during the witness, given that, hey, I was a potential witness that was seen at shooting today?
No, it is not. We have no idea what lives in the library, and we're trying to find a person there who should not be awake in a
Do it. That's not in character.
Oh.
Wait.
But no,
There's
you have to go into the library during the witching hour. You have a button.
What's that, Isaac?
I was just gonna say, the last couple sessions we were talking about, what about the Devil Dragon? We got the stop button specifically so you can go talk to the Devil Dragon without the witching hour.
Yeah, this is a good time as any to go do that.
I mean, we wanted to use the button to stop a witching hour, so it wouldn't happen while we were in the forest, right?
Yeah. To make sure that you don't get into Bewitched Melody while walking through the Hellwoods.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we
But
can.
it's just, do we want to use a charge now?
Yep. We can use the witching hour that's going on right now, walk to the woods, turn it off, and then walk through the woods, and we know that another natural one isn't coming.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I roll an investigate a mystery check to figure out if that's how it works?
Okay.
Yeah, can I try with my site? Because it specifically deals with investigating mysteries.
Don't ask Hal because he's not responding to anything right now.
Oh.
So 10 out of 10, I entirely ship.
Daisy?
Yeah, Daisy's quality.
Yes, she is.
So, and
Um,
Daisy isn't saying anything about Kaiko's fire. The fact that Kaiko's half on fire.
No, I feel like Daisy, like you guys have confided in Daisy enough that she knows that you guys do supernatural shit. She's like she knows there's monsters and that there's magic.
she didn't know the full context till now.
It's just the only reason she screamed and got freaked out is because suddenly there was a giant snake tentacle monster, and it was vomiting half-born aborted ghost fetuses.
Oh God.
So that's a little fucked up to suddenly have thrust upon you, even if you know people got monster shit. Like Daisy knows you guys are good people.
No.
And she loves you guys.
God, Perry was really terrible, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. So he goes over to Hal as all this talk's going on. Hal?
He's not responding, like, verbally to anything. He
What are
has
the
shrunk
results
into
of this?
himself smaller than you've ever seen
Oh
him go.
no! Puts an arm on Hal. Hal?
He's not responding. Only Kaiko would be able to tell what's going on with
Yeah,
Hal right
Kaiko?
now.
Kaiko?
What's going on with Hal to Kaiko?
Hal has regressed and he is not responding to anything that anybody says. So he has he's shut himself off.
He needs time. Leave him be.
Oh.
What are the results of that investigative mystery roll? You need a hold of 1 for me to answer this question.
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Okay, cool, good enough. It's a button that will end a witching hour that has already begun. So you feel your ears pop, press the button, they pop back, and everything's back to normal. It has 5 charges. It can be used 5 times. So the fact that a witching hour has started now, it doesn't really change anything. The button, it's not so much. It's not a preventative measure in that, it's not like Pokemon Repel, where you won't have any encounters for 500 steps. It's more of a it's more of a smoke bomb. If you have an encounter, you can just zip right out of there.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Oh.
So, if you use it at a witching hour now, you have used a charge. That does not mean that a witching hour couldn't happen like 5 seconds later. Normally, they don't come in conjunction that quickly. They have to be natural at it.
It would be best to wait for the witching hour to end naturally, and then use that to prevent another one if we want to be conservative with the charges. Because we could end this one and then just walk over there, and then another one would start like right away.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's not really how witching hours generally don't happen that quickly in succession, unless something is purposely causing.
But there has been a lot of witching hours lately.
Yeah, it's almost like someone did something a while back to make them happen more. So, yeah.
Zoe is supposed to with Hal. Because Hal's not okay.
He's not.
No, he's not okay. But she doesn't want to draw everyone's attention to it because, gets Kaiko, because she knows Kaiko knows Hal. But she doesn't want everyone else to be bustling around Hal right now. So she takes the general and...
Would Kaiko know that would pot brownies help Hal in this situation?
Probably not. He probably wouldn't eat them.
Aw.
He, in his backstory, when he got too big and, the bullies got a little too rough with Kaiko, he shoved one of them a little too hard.
Ooh, they break bone.
So, yeah, that's why he shrinks when he's...
Oh, so he brings the general to him.
Watching you do that.
Yeah.
It's a very serious thing, and I'm watching it. I'm watching Will meow at me.
Yeah.
Hal does pick up the general and put him on his lap.
And
Stop it now.
Zoe hugs him and lets him sit there. Hugs him really tightly. Okay.
Julie has also noticed that she's trying to think of a way to be comforting. She's like, you didn't rip off your own hand.
Oh! Shit!
So, positives.
There's a flicker of processing going across his eyes.
Yeah. Hal, we all, I've made plenty of fuck-ups, Hal.
You were trying to help
This is
somebody, it's fine.
This is relatively very minor.
And also it's Drake, so, you take a lot of shit. I'm imagining something.
Is the Ectobismal helping you, Drake?
I'm going to play the Switch.
He's actually getting up.
See, he's fine.
I'm just picturing the still giant Drake drifting into the melody of the Wax Museum break room.
I'm gonna hear him shout, "God damn it, it's got drift!"
Oh!
Wow, fuck you.
Zoe rubs Hal's back. Doing what Hal does to calm her down? Or what she's seen Hal do to help Kaiko?
It's helping.
Okay.
Because
Hey, you guys...
Your ears pop.
there's a reason that he does that.
Yeah. Oh. Zoe doesn't know the context, but she can put together context clues.
Isaac's got smelling salts in his med kit. Don't worry if it gets bad.
Everyone's ears pop.
Oh,
Switching hour is over.
shit. God,
Because Drake got distracted from his pain and started playing the Nintendo Switch and reverted to human form. And the witching hour he inadvertently started by hacking up a dead ghost baby is now fixed.
As soon as the witching hour ends, Celia immediately falls back over as her legs are replaced again.
Hey, in the time, or we know previously mentioned that other monsters see the blood on Superman.
Oh.
At least, could she see that during then?
Suki?
Yeah. I
imagine
what?
if she did, she would have seen it before.
That's fair. She wouldn't have reacted.
Yeah, Isaac's wondering if he saw blood on her hands with the sight.
No, because you didn't see it on her in the original witching hour. That you
Right.
saw her. It might be something where you have to have a reason for it.
Wasn't it that only sea monsters can see it?
Well, okay, so the Undines
Blood in the
can
water.
see it because they are super in tune of creatures that are connected to the Sea of Monsters, creatures that are part of the Endless Sea. So they could see it, and once they reminded you of that connection, because you are a new Undine, it's not as strong with you, although it's getting stronger. You were able to to go to the Sea of Monsters, so it's clearly got a certain level of hold on you. Then you were able to see it. The others, some of the people have augmented sight and shit, and they could probably suss it out if they knew to look for it.
Kind of kept it down on them though.
Like
Tried to hide them while trying
perception and melody is a tricky thing, and I like to have my secrets. So yeah, you'd have to have a reason to look for signs of Suki's past battles, and she's been mostly vague on them so far.
Mhm.
Just like, probably there were always strands of the Weaver's silk on Isaac since before he got here, but we've only just now started to notice them because we're starting to look for things.
So we should probably go to that library.
Probably? I don't know if...
Yeah, we need to go talk to Carly Moss, yeah.
Carly Moss, Hal. She does those painting shows on public access.
Is this Julie?
Yeah, this is Julie.
Julie.
You know, you love public access. It's where Miranda is, and El Coatl.
Oh.
Oh.
And she realizes, like, halfway through, like, oh.
His eyes shudder back down again.
Zoe glares.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
Progress reset.
How?
Hal twitches at Kaiko.
I didn't know him like you guys did. I just thought he was a guy in a show.
That wasn't Kaiko. I don't
Kaiko.
think.
Oh, Celia?
How? Sooner or later, everyone ends up hurting their friends in one way or another. It's just kind of a fact of life. I ever tell you about the time I accidentally kicked my sister in the head during martial arts practice?
Shit.
Suki
Or the
broke
time
my
my
nose
aunt
first time we
accidentally-
met.
Or the time my aunt accidentally hit me when she was parking the car?
Oh God.
IRL,
Or the
but my
time
mom
I
did that to me one time.
accidentally landed the elbow first onto my uncle's neck?
Or the time Julie's car got fire.
Or the time I presumed Kaiko needed...
What was that? What was that, TT?
Yeah, I did accidentally hurt my parents by having my cars.
Or the time I accidentally presumed that Kaiko needed protection and took on the responsibility without her consent?
At least you never purposely hurt people that you like. You'd be a real piece of shit if you did that.
Like lighting cars on fire.
Or the time I fed Julia glue-filled grilled cheese? But we weren't friends at the time.
What?
God damn.
What was that bitch Rebecca? I poked holes in her condom for a month.
Wow. All right.
Immediately, like,
Oh. Zoe's face is like, holy shit.
Hal has turned to listen to
Right,
you,
she was
Celia,
never
and he
getting
goes, the quietest you've ever heard him speak, which is pretty quiet anyway.
I'm hugging him, so I'm right there.
He goes, I don't know what this is that I'm doing, Celia, so that could have really hurt Drake.
I mean, pal. I don't entirely know what, she blinks, then she has snake eyes. This is either. This just kind of. I mean, I know it's.
At least
I don't know what it is. And she gets quiet, so only half
at least your thing can actually help people. All mine does is.
You killed a ghost, dude!
You've killed a bunch of monsters,
Kaiko!
Not a bunch
You
of monsters.
beautiful starfish! You killed a ghost!
Starfish? Holy shit. Zoe looks at Julie like,
I can't claim that one. That's a Parks and Rec joke.
okay, I've never heard it.
I'm-
Zoe looks
all
at Julie legitimately kind of impressed.
All of us are getting used to all of this, and the only way to get better is to practice.
I think I fed it.
I mean, I saw it out there, Kaiko. I don't think you fed it. I think it just was happy that it got to kill something.
Technically, it hasn't actually killed something in a while.
Yeah.
There was
She's
that
been mostly using it for pranks.
I
Yeah.
know, but I'm not really privy to a lot of the context here, but I think you guys are all great, Daisy says, while giving us double thumbs up.
See how Daisy thinks you're great.
I mean, I almost got eaten by the Alto Pogo when Cliff Howard stole its babies, and you guys saved me from that, so, then I got to find out that the Alto
Did do
Pogo's
that.
Celia,
Catholic.
you never told me that Alto Pogo like
what?
Zoe turns and glares at Suki.
Well, no, see, Cliff Howard stole her babies, and she was very upset. It was, she was in the right.
I mean, it's fair. She didn't mention that part.
It was a Gorgo plot.
Because it wasn't your Because it wasn't your business.
So Hal is actually going to turn and look
I mean,
to where Drake is now playing his fucking
Are we all looking at Shady now?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
am.
they are.
He goes, I'm sorry, Drake. I didn't mean to do that.
Is that Mouse in her stories too?
Yes.
The kid's like 3 years old.
Fuck you.
Well, if it's anything like World, it has a long shelf life.
That's true.
Ooh, is that a
Zoe
pukey
tries to-
pukey here? Ooh, I shouldn't have mentioned that one.
Wait, what did Julie say?
Is that a pookie pookie in there?
Ah, Pookie, because it's Pook. Cute.
Oh.
That wasn't in character. That's me recommending the pun.
Zoe tries to help Hal get up.
Laurel Yanni's favorite monster.
Does he like get you? And she tries to help him stay at the stand, or
Hal gets up,
okay.
and he's
Kaiko's avoiding everyone and
looking at
holding
you.
her.
He's not looking at Drake, but he's still like apologizing.
Kaiko wants to be there, but she's like away from everyone, holding her arm.
Julie goes up to Kaiko. Hey,
Yeah.
I know this isn't gonna mean a whole lot coming from me, but like, you gotta stop treating this like it makes you worthless. You know, like she, with a moment's hesitation, like holds your hand with her non-monster hand.
Is it my burned hand?
Yeah, she holds your burned hand with like her non. Needle hand. She's like, "You're amazing, and you're amazing in spite of and because of the stuff you've gone through. You are one of the strongest people I know, and you are bigger than this. Okay?"
Kaiko, TT, you know that scene from Futaba in Persona 5 where during her romance route where she just stops working for like a solid minute?
Yeah.
That happens.
All right. Said something wrong. Okay. So
Yeah. No,
good job. And she pats you on the shoulders and she like scoots. Because that's Julie.
Disaster again.
Is that in character?
Nah.
God damn it, Julie!
So, we all good?
Yeah, I'm great.
Are you saying, Dre?
Nah, good. Good.
Oren's just like, getting real Dawson's Creek up. And he goes back into his office.
Right? Right? Hey, she's put up today. Turns around and walks out. It's like time to go to the library.
Okay.
Is he over there going?
Yeah.
You see that happen?
We
like,
got one!
Suki walk away, and then Zoe's standing there glaring at Suki as she walks away.
Like, she's tuned you out already. She's known you for like 2 conversations.
Zoe's
And you just-
suspicious.
Kalimos, let's go! Julie says, and she heads to the door, trying to control her body.
as Julie leaves, Kaiko says, "Amazing to."
Aww. Man, that girl really needs to learn how to control her shit. Simon says, and Julie leaves.
Also, did Julie hear that?
No, he can't. No, she can't.
Oh.
She pushed.
She missed
I know, it's so perfectly trapped.
One time she said, Zoe.
Fucking kids.
Sorry.
Oh, we have fun.
Daisy. Careful.
All right. Have fun.
By the way,
Zoe doesn't want to ruin it, but she
Uh,
doesn't trust Suki yet.
Daisy's
So,
human. She's fine.
I know, but she's friends with a bunch of monsters.
Celia?
so by the way, that mural is killer.
Thank you. Means a lot. Means a lot, Celia. Thank you. Oh, what a good day.
Maybe we can
Read a
some
room.
way.
Oh, right. Yeah. I hope you guys all feel better.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
You're so sweet. Well done. What? Nothing. I love the mural. Oh, thank you.
Zoe
Poor Daisy.
takes Hal, gently leads him out. if he goes.
So,
He does.
if I'm remembering this order, Suki goes out first, and then it's
Julie is currently sitting in the classic like this.
Like what, TT? Like what?
She's gripping. This is why we don't do this in person. She's gripping the steering wheel, eyes wide, a slight forced smile on her face, like she's really trying to look normal, and like she didn't just fuck up.
She didn't know.
Yeah, but she thinks she did.
Zoe gets in the that helps Hal to his where he wants to go,
Mhm,
and
mhm,
Zoe slides
mhm,
into the passenger
mhm,
seat.
mhm. She's just sitting in her car trying to look like a normal human man.
Normal human.
I'm a normal human.
towards Celia, sees her, gives a thumbs up, and continues walking.
I don't have a car.
And
Yeah, Zoe is now.
Julie
Oh,
gives
you're
you
right,
a
on my
thumbs
bike.
up while not making eye contact at all.
Zoe slides to the passenger seat.
You man.
Suki, whose car are you going to?
Suki is heading towards a car in the parking lot. The door opens. Suki enters.
What? I'm going on my motorcycle then.
Inside the car is a very large man who's bald.
What?
Well, Suki. It seems we meet again. Tell me, do you have the diamond?
Yeah, I was expecting a bald man with a pointed nose.
No, wait, I didn't. I was carded in with these guys.
Yeah, all right, you
By
go to
the
that
sound of the
car.
lake.
Fine, Sydney Greenstreet, we'll have to get you another time, Suki. Another time.
I feel like I'm missing some context.
No, you're not. There is none.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
I can't wait to meet Igor, you guys.
You have. It's
Oh!
Man.
Oh, fucking Persona! Shit!
No,
God damn
no.
it.
This was a different weird thing going on. That was more of a Humphrey Bogart sort of situation.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
More of a Maltese Falcon going on in that car. So,
Zoe looks at Julie.
Julie doesn't look back at Zoe. She's just holding the steering wheel, getting ready to go to the library. What a fun place, the library.
Oh,
Isaac's
Hey,
just
Julie,
like, Suki, you might want to ride with me.
Julie, can I get a ride with you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ah, yes, the Disaster Gay Trio finally united.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Kaiko and Hal, where are you guys going?
Cal's car.
Okay.
Hal's car.
All right.
You just have to wait for Hal to.
As who's pulling out of the driveway first? Who's pulling out of the parking lot first?
Probably Julie. She's the most ready.
All right. As Julie begins to pull out of the parking lot, you hear sirens again.
oh.
It turns out, strange melody. If you look at your map, is actually not that far away from the farmers market / town square area.
Oh no.
And you hear police sirens near there. And you hear a loud mob sort of shouting in protest as like a police whistle is heard. And you can hear the voice of Uli Prowler shouting something. It's not quite close enough where you can make out words.
Julie, we should let's go. Let's go. See what that is.
That's alarming.
You don't go towards the cop.
So, Julie, look at our job. There was a fucking shooting earlier today.
At least it'll take my mind off things. All right, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go fuck with the police.
We're talking about that. We're not fucking with the police. Well, wait a minute. I didn't sign up for that.
Julie tears out of the Strange Melody parking lot and makes it towards the farmer's market. Do the other cars follow?
Yeah.
No, they're not going. All right, let's just follow them.
Text message. There's something going on in the town square. Go see what's up.
I mean, hey Isaac, it's up to you. I mean,
Drake, are you still playing Switch?
Yes.
Drake's in the backseat, I think, with like us.
Drake, you coming?
Drake has vanished into the aether.
Playing the Switch.
A Hearthstone emerges. Drake, your friends need you.
Listen, I'm taking Bob, man.
Monster Hunter stories can wait.
I'm taking Bob.
Don't you?
Drake, you can play in the back seat.
Oh. Oh.
And you see
I'll teleport there.
a little dragony lizard. It's like, hey, if you're gonna play the Switch, I have this.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
After all that build up, that's so anticlimactic.
There's thunder props.
There is a
All right.
very slightly terrifying dragon puppet that we were puppeting at the time.
Yeah, and Drake's just not
So
all here right
you guys
now.
get to the farmer's market, or as close as you get, and you see there's a cop car. Uli Prowler and his partner are currently trying to force the Cliff Howard meetup crew against the wall. And he's like, everyone stand back! You are all persons of interest!
Oh, great.
Woo! Fuck you! Fuck the police! Thin blue line! That's a pro-police slogan! Do any of you even know what the fuck you're talking about? Ow! Fuck! What is it? Is this shit?
TV warning.
Fucking batons now! Uli, we are not allowed to hit civilians. Yes, we are! We're cops!
The better world.
Fucking the sheriff will have your ass, Uli. But they threw shit at me! Well, cuff them.
I mean,
You are all wanted. You will stand to the wall. No, we can't. We just need to ask you some questions. I'm Alice Shannon. I work for the police department. Some of you may have vandalized some places in town, and we just need to ask you some questions. Fall out of hand. Fuck the police! You are white,
Not even related to this shooting.
You are white. It means jack shit when you say it. Fuck you. Very, very good comeback, sir. If you could all please just line up in orderly fashion, we can get through this. I will pepper spray the lot of you. Uli, sit the fuck down.
Okay, I think the boys in blue have this handled. Let's get back to the library.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Julie, I think this is gonna work itself out.
Stick it to the man! And Julie peels out.
Wait, was that the cop who was actually trying to do her job right, or at the?
She's just trying to cause mayhem. That's the plot,
Yeah,
right?
no, Zoe's saying that to Julie. Was that the cop who was trying to do her job, or was that?
I just want to see a fight break out.
You're leaving. You won't see the fight.
Well, I'll see it on the news.
Get on YouTube. They're YouTubers.
I mean, they
Oh,
were
God,
definitely
you're right.
streaming this. Someone check social media.
All right.
We'll probably get some really good angles later.
You see a post from Kaiko of the viral video already circulating.
Fuck the police. Sure, you're white.
I think it's American Carnage and Melody.
See
It's
YouTube
called-
videos titled things like "Woke Liberal Police Tyrannize Cliff Howard fans," and it's got clips of Uli saying, "I will pepper spray the lot of you." Edited in Coolsville Sucks style to not include Robin telling him that they're not going to do that.
God.
Somehow making the police into liberals while they're doing this?
Yeah, that sounds like our fan base.
And yet, also, there's some people who are tagging it Blue Lives Matter.
I don't understand the internet.
Man, I don't get YouTube.
Yeah, so by doing this, is this gonna get like all the alt writers and like Fox News to swarm on Melody's police department now? Giving
No.
Melody further bad press?
Please,
Yeah,
no.
shit's going to pop off. All right.
That's a little too real.
The bad press is probably good for us, though.
I don't know if it is. I think we've had
All
enough.
right.
Okay.
You guys get to the library. You enter, and there's a little old librarian at the desk. She's like, "Oh, hey there, sweeties. How are you doing?
Oh, hello.
We're looking for Carly.
Looking for some book?
No, we're looking for a Carly Moss.
Oh,
Miranda
Miss
sent us.
Moss. She's such a nice lady. She's got
Here.
her own studio in one of our back rooms.
Yeah, Miranda sent us.
Oh, she's such a nice
okay.
lady. Very large breasts.
Oh my god! Zoe inexplicably has its drink out of nowhere.
So, is the entire town just gay?
No.
Did you say who did the old lady say that to?
All of you.
Everybody, just
It's everybody.
unprompted.
Celia, talked about it. You don't have to be gay to appreciate
At
a
my
nice
age,
man.
I don't give a shit. Who cares what I think?
I respect that.
If I were 40 years younger, I'd just. Okay, TMI, lady. I mean, right, TMI. Where is Carly? Oh, she's in the back there. You see the back rooms? You see the
Okay,
little
bye.
doors? Okay, it's just sweet. Bye, goodbye.
Speed walk.
Hal walks behind you. Thank you, ma'am.
Always watch me, Carla's Midnight Monster Madness. All right, horny grandma. Get your...
He's gonna bump it up. Okay, last two times I put myself in the situation of first disasters. I'm just gonna hang out in the library where the books will.
That's funny. That's funny.
Funny.
All right. Bulk of you make it to room 6B. You open the door, and inside is an art studio with lots of paintings on the wall. It's a fairly large studio. There's lots of space for canvases and stuff. The centerpiece of the room is an 8x4 canvas depicting a vaguely feminine figure with a multitude of branching, thin arms tipped with needle-like fingers, all of which have thread weaving in between them. And Isaac, you specifically have a moment of recognition.
Yeah.
As you have seen something, not quite this image, but close to it before. You have seen the thing this image represents.
Zoe looks to Isaac and Julie when she sees that picture.
Standing in the
Isaac's
is
very pale.
Oh.
is a woman. Dark tan skin, with a smock that's covered in paint, and two very large silver knitting needles, pinning her hair in a bun behind at the back of her head. And she is currently painting something on a smaller canvas. And she looks up when she sees her name, and she's got these great big, Coke bottle glasses. Oh, hello. She's, in her 50s, 60s, you'd say. Roughly Oren's age. But not like, they're not very haggard. Just, she's older. She's past middle age. Oh, welcome. Who are you all?
We're still coming up. We're still playing around with names.
We officially work for the Wax Museum, but that's not quite what we're here for.
Mixed signals.
Orin?
Yes.
We're trying to fix the Melody Art Fair.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to sit down. You're throwing a lot at me at once.
Suki in the library.
She puts down her paints and she gets into one of her chairs. Okay, let's. What now?
We're trying to fix the art fair.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're aware of Oren's bullshit, Sanic is back and he's using Jesus imagery to come forward.
Well, it's been very nice meeting you all.
No.
The door is there.
No, we want your help to be a new judge for the art fair. We're trying to get rid of the old judges.
Okay, look. Monster is using art that depicts Jesus to take over the world. If we get rid of the judges, less people will make Jesus art, less people get converted. This way you can fight the supernatural without actually having to fight the supernatural because you're old and you're cowardly now, okay? We got it. We got this spiel before of others.
What? Julie?
What's that on your hand? Oh, this? It's like... It's from the Maryland collection.
The Maryland Man.
The
collection.
needles. Oh, this. Prosthetic.
Cannot find more disaster.
Dear. And she pulls one of her thin needles out. I think we both know that's not true. And that's where we're going to leave off for this session.
Damn it!
Next time, we're going to have to talk about the Weaver.
Isaac's looking not too hot.
This one was energetic.
Yeah, the fucking dice had something to do with that.
We have 5 assholes staring at each other too.
Yeah. I have
And then there's
myself in the
Suki
cross.
just like looking for the library. I don't need a message about that later, Will.
Okay.
You got a date?
Yeah, you
Hey, I know I didn't get a date. I gave a girl my number.
You got a date.
And I got
Yeah.
to talk to the observers about something fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
At least Moonbeam thinks she had a date.
Suki is the best because she saw a girl who was single and not in some weird hiding triangle bullshit.
It helps that Julie isn't actually a lesbian. She is
Fine.
pansexual.
She's pansexual. You know what I mean.
Right
Pansexual.
now, Julia is Kaiko-sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Julie is romantically attracted to Kaiko. She is sexually attracted to a load of people.
Fair. It's one of those-
game understands game, yes.
Suki went, okay, this is all. You guys have this whole
I fucked it up.
thing. I couldn't if I wanted to. Hey, she's cute. And she sees monsters and reacts normally. Awesome. You know,
Hey, you cut the branch off that part of the love triangle, so.
Yeah.
I was just immediately ask her out. Maybe then, hey, Julie might be off my ass.
No, she won't be. Yeah, but Zoe's still a suspicious fuck.
Zoe hasn't talked to her yet, so of course she's suspicious as fuck.
Zoe's just been a bitch to Suki.
She hasn't though. Okay, she got mad,
from-
actually. Yeah.
From
She has, yeah.
from Suki's perspective, yes.
Yeah, from Zoe's perspective, she's afraid this new person might want to skin her. And the other monsters had almost the exact same reaction.
The other monster saw the blood on her and reacted to anything as if Tiger walked into a den of deer, how the deer would react. That's the difference, man. You're just going, she introduced herself as a monster.
She's the emotional teenager who's recently turned into a monster.
No, this is all perfectly fine. I'm cool with it.
I know. I'm saying.
So far of the potential art fair artist victim, of the Jesus makers, if you will, we have saved one, and one is dead. Technically, one is we've gotten one in stasis. They're not quite saved, but they're not dead yet. One we saved entirely, and one is dead.
And it's fucking Perry, so it's not a loss.
Yeah, Perry Jeremy.
I was just getting pretty afraid that he's gonna go back to the hospital and find Abe just cocooned in a web.
Quite possible.
I will. Particular, if you'd like. Well, the reason I'm having Suki go in is she needs the library while she's here anyway.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. I have it in my note for next session.
I will burb. Gotta get Lily.
Okay.
Well, I had fun. We started that pretty early for once.
We did, yeah. We started like almost exactly on time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, because you guys probably already had dinner, so you didn't. 5 of you didn't need to
That's
wait.
what I need to do. I need to go to each of you every time we start this and like force you to eat early.
Good luck getting to me, asshole.
If only I had Drake powers.
Yeah. Yes. Drake suffered harm and I suffered
I hope
harm.
the audio came out well because I had a lot of fun this session. I think some fun shit happened.
So,
You
how
know
was
what's
it
funny?
going?
What's funny, Sarah?
It was just I had everyone muted except for yes, Gray's mic, but Gray was the one coming in the most quiet out of their own mic.
That's because it's behind my laptop, so I have to yell for it to pick me up.
Yeah,
Before
but
you
some parts you were blinking out, Gray.
That's also fair.
It kind of helps that your character was fading in and out of consciousness, though.
Yeah.
Valid.
Healed or not?
Valid. If I didn't have the armor, I would have been at 6.
Oof.
I was at 3.
That's one away from dead.
So
Not quite
so
disastrously.
Suki's loopiness and the you know what? I just nearly died. Here's my number. In character in my eyes.
You almost died in your second session. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
To be fair, you got two failures on kicks on action under pressure.
That's because I
And the
act
fucking
under-
failure condition for action under pressure is everything goes to hell. That's the wording.
It's like my act under pressure is a -1.
Like that wasn't me being sadistic.
No, I know.
That was just like, I mean, this is what happened.
So
That's pretty.
I'm glad Isaac stayed
I was just gonna say.
before.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say -1 to kick some ass is kind of weird for a monster hunter.
It's
Well,
It
Or
was-
was it actor pressure?
Okay, here's the thing. So, act under pressure are when there's bad situations and whatnot. Suki's built with a +2 to tough, so my act under pressure is I fight it.
I mean, her playbook isn't Monster Hunter though. It's what? Which one is it?
Wrong.
Yeah, a very different flavor of wronged than Celia.
Yes, Celia's playing it differently, and I'm playing it a little more on the straight and narrow, but not too on the straight and narrow, because I would have shot somebody by now.
That's true.
The pitch Greg gave me for his character is Junji Ito protagonist. Like, you know, what if the Kiri had survived Uzumaki?
So the mystery spirals, and I'm like, oh, we just literally talked about this like 2 hours ago, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you give me something, I will use it.
It's true.
And that's why we like.
Also, that Kaiko Julie.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, I acted a bit on that one. Kay, you weren't in the room, but I actually teared up a bit while I was
Were
doing
actual tears.
Julie's
Yeah.
confession.
He was teared up. It was something.
Like,
He was acting that really, really hard.
And imagine Zoe's gonna say what Kaiko said.
I heard. Yeah, I heard. Just happened immediately after. So.
But yeah.
And Isaac's getting really close to having his Pepe Sylvia corkboard conspiracy rant.
Yeah, I'm kind of setting you up for it at this point.
Honestly,
God, because
I would honestly suggest getting all of your thoughts in order on what you want to talk about with the Weaver stuff, because We are doing it with a character who has even more experience of it than either you or Julie.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was gonna
Isaac
turn
was
this
not
away, but then Julie's like, not doing this bullshit.
Julie,
Yeah, Isaac was
Joey
just
wasn't
asked
even
about the
planning on
painting.
saying anything about all the monster shit. She just wanted to get this old lady's help to do the art fair.
Julie is beginning to learn how to wield her shotgun of bitchiness with precision.
I
That's
cracked up when I realized that you're doing the TIFF thing with Julie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Good, and I finally fucked up a heal roll.
And the rest of you now know that there's a Super Sentai.
Mm-hmm.
That there's a fucking Power Ranger running about. A Kamen Rider.
Just loose in the world.
So out of character, how badly was the ghost fire fuck up?
So it's not bad for you personally. Like it's not gonna like I said in session, it is not going to accelerate you to the deadline. It's not going to make you a Leonard Monroe yet. But the fire has been starved for a good chunk of its time, being a parasite on you, despite plentiful targets in your life to burn. Lots of good reasons for you to lash out and immolate some folk. So the fire is fed, a little bit, and it was actually a lot of it because that was a substantial meal. The spirit is, especially one that is beginning to curdle and become a ghost, is a very good meal for spirit. Let's say if the fire ever was removed from your body, it would be much stronger now than it was before it ate that ghost. If for some reason someone was using you as a way to, say, incubate this monstrosity so that it could become a very well-fed monstrosity, you're beginning to make it more akin to what they were planning for it.
Oof.
So it's not bad for you. Might be bad for other people somewhere down. So that's what I'll say about that.
How's the recording go, Raves?
Yeah, it seems to be going fine. It's still going, by the way, because no one gave me the...
And!
Oh. Oh, fine! Jesus Christ.
You fool!